Yeah, so welcome everybody. Hope our volume is all good and whatnot. To the fourth session of Tides of the Fallen Kingdom. Apologize for skipping a week, but I didn't have any power. So that sucked. Yeah, I mean I'm just ready to get right into it. Let's go to our intros. Then
Hello, everyone. My name is Odin. I play Zen. I'm also the GM for the One Piece Endless Horizon game and Thalia for the Saturday game. I'm looking forward to going outside of a wall today and fighting something, I hope.
Hopefully you make it back, city boy. Well, I think I'm next. I'm Selkus. In this game, I play Mina, the Tiefling Cleric. On Mondays, I get to play Kenshi, the Human Vagabond. And on Saturdays, I play Peleus, the Tiefling Pugilist. I have a type. It's an addiction. I will do it again.
Clearly. Anyways, I'm out here. I'm playing Alistair. I'm your sneaky, sneaky fella. You know, I'm your noble of the group. So this is all I'm doing here, and I will pass it along.
Hello everyone, I'm Mobius. This is my only game with this group, and like it was previously stated, I'm ready to get outside these walls and cause some chaos.
And I am Fangor. I have strong fist, quick reflexes, and I seem to make bad ideas seem very appealing.
That generally seems to be the case. And of course, I am Kat. I will be DMing tonight's session. You can also catch me every other Monday as Chrysanthemum, the captain of the Dancing Pirates, and of course, Flora, the Tiefling Wizard, with so many problems, but having a good time on Saturday game. So, I believe Mobius has our recap from last session. Please do remind everybody what happened, especially because we did skip a week.
Alright, here we go. After hearing the commotion of possible riot beginning to brew, the group made their way over to see a civil unrest firsthand between the occupying guards and the people of Pekka. As the group observed silently, they witnessed an older gentleman who managed to calm the crowd enough to have them return to their homes without further issues. As the group watched, they began to follow the old man, and after a short conversation, they learned his name was Riggs. And before they continued to talk, Riggs asked them to meet at the Silver Shell Inn. After waiting for some time, Riggs finally caught up with the group and took them to a meeting room underneath the Silver Shell Inn. During the meeting, the group found out about the resistance/rebellion happening within Pekka, and in order to gain trust from Riggs, the group would have to embark on a quest to retrieve lost intel from a safe house without alerting the Empire to their presence. Before the group adjourned, Mobius asked Riggs to possibly locate his friend, whose location is still unknown to him. After preparing for their journey, the group make their way following the path on the map given to them by Riggs. During their travel, they came across an elven child named Isabel, Izzy for short, who hurt her ankle with a minor fracture. After setting her ankle, the group returns Izzy to her home and is greeted by Luna Avriel, who offered to help the group with alchemy potions and ingredients, and to let them rest before they make for the wall.
Very good. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So you, sir, have one free re-roll for tonight. Reminder, it does have to be used in this session, otherwise it's gone.
Roger that.
Bum, bum, bum.
So last that we left off, you guys were spending the night at Luna and Izzy's place with their family. You spent the night. I will consider this a comfortable rest, so this is your last solid long rest for who knows how long.
1 second. You called her name was Luna?
Yes.
Okay.
They did the best they could to accommodate a group of your size, sort of turning the living room into Zen, something you might remember from like college days.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of packed onto couches and bedrolls on the floors, but it was warm, you were well fed, and you wake up the next morning feeling rested and ready to go. I'm gonna roll the dice to see who we are starting off with.
I swear to God, Cat.
We're starting off with Mobius.
Yes, I am free.
For now.
I knew it.
Use your 1 free reroll.
That'd actually be kind of hilarious.
Well, regardless, Mobius would be up for anyone else anyways. So Mobius would first wake up, take a look around to see if anyone else is awake. Assuming that not yet, so Mobius would make his way outside to just scan the area for guards or anything like that might be out of place.
Okay, so as you make your way outside, it feels actually rather peaceful. Being this far away from the city, essentially being almost right against the wall here, it feels almost like just being out in the woods with the added safety of the walls. But nothing sticks out to you.
So yeah, then Mobius would just wait outside for everyone else to get up so they can get an early start on the day.
Okay, so the first person you would see wake up in this family would be the dad.
Whose name I don't think was given last encounter.
It was not. Also, what did I say that Luna was? Elf. Sorry.
Is Luna the mother? Or is Izzy the mother?
Luna.
Okay.
Izzy's the child we helped.
So yeah, he would be the first one up, making his way into the kitchen, which with the way this cabin is set up is clearly visible from the living room area that you would be sleeping in. And he looks over, notices you awake, and kind of gives you a nod. Looks at the rest of the group, still kind of mostly asleep. Some of them are starting to stir. He kind of quietly moves around the kitchen. You can tell he's trying not to wake anybody up. But after a few minutes, I feel like everybody would be kind of roused by the smell of coffee.
I smell the greatest invention that was ever made.
Oh, what is it? Oh, is that coffee I smell?
He will look over at the rest of you. Yeah, not something we use very often, but we have guests, so
That's kind.
he'll start
It's very appreciated.
pouring out like your typical coffee mug size, like iron cups with coffee for everybody. Luna should be up here soon if anybody is interested in breakfast before hitting the road.
I don't think that's something we could turn down.
Can't start the day without breakfast.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of walking to do.
He makes amazing blueberry pancakes. I mean, obviously, and he kind of points down, and for an elf, he's got a little bit of a, just a tiny bit of a gut there. Like,
Whoa.
What's a blueberry pancake?
Oh boy.
You know what
We have
blueberries
you in
are?
for a treat.
Yeah, I know what blueberries are.
Do
You know what a pancake is?
I've never had a pancake.
Yeah, it's a sad childhood.
You know,
Yes.
I'd honestly consider it more of a dessert than a breakfast, but it's amazing. I can look past that.
a little bit more time goes by. Luna does make her way into the kitchen as well. The kids are starting to stir and kind of run around the house. Playing with various toys. Just bundles of energy first thing in the morning. And you get a little glimpse at just everyday life in this house. And you start to smell the sweetness of blueberries in the air, the crackling of eggs frying in some lard as she starts setting out platters on the table and laying plates around, and in a very motherly tone, she claps her hands together. Breakfast, everybody sit. And within what seems like seconds, every child in the house finds a chair and is seated.
Damn.
Oh wow, that was
Damn.
impressive.
Kat, I
Shit.
have a question for you. If you would allow it, I did not want to interrupt. Could I have offered to help in order to use the chef feat to have this count as the thing that grants temp HP for the party? Because it says specifically when I finish a long rest.
Sure, yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
She would be extremely thankful for the help.
I feel like Mina would help just offer out of this for the sake of it, and also I want to use the feat. So, everyone in the party, you gain 2 temp HP.
Let's
from
go.
breakfast.
I will also mention I would have absolutely scrambled right there with the kids to line up for food. That's for sure. As it's smelling good.
I'm assuming this table isn't big enough to fit everyone at it.
Not quite, but you can see that they've kind of cobbled together extra chairs, even pulled like the rocking chairs off the porch into the house to like squeeze everybody in at this table.
I will stand.
I will stand as well.
I'm a normal sized person. I think I can sit if we have the chairs.
I don't want to break any chairs.
So as you're looking at this table, you have some options in front of you. There is a big platter of blueberry pancakes. She has a big bowl of scrambled eggs. She does have some fried eggs off to the side if anybody wants that. Along with several bowls of porridge and various just lightly fried vegetables to go along with.
This seems very nice.
Well, we don't have guests very often, and I do love to cook, so I'll take any excuse to make a big meal.
Oh, same. This has been very fun.
Very much obliged.
It's a wonderful spread. And
What
I must
What is
say-
this blueberry pancake?
It's a pancake with
here.
blueberries in it.
She'll load your plate up with like 4 pancakes stacked on top of each other, and then she pulls out this like not really gravy boat, but like a wooden tankard with a spout on it, and she pours this like sticky substance over the top of them and then slides the plate over your direction with a fork.
I'm gonna lean in. I'm not even gonna touch the fork. I'm gonna lean in and kind of give it a little smell.
I wouldn't get the syrup on your fur.
My tongue will come out and kind of lick it. Does it taste good?
It tastes very sugary and sweet. Mixed with that telltale like wheat flour taste. And then you can't really taste it because you just licked it, but your nose picks up that tang of blueberry.
How big are they, first off?
I don't know if there's a regular size for pancakes, but regular size pancakes? Like,
Are these the
Okay,
big fluffy kind?
Are they
or
are they
like-
the big Denny's round saucer looking
Yeah, like
ones?
yeah.
Or
Are
are
we
they the
going from
little
like crepe
IHOP
to
ones?
like the big
Yeah.
round? Yeah.
on a
Crepe
scale
to
of
dinner
Denny's to
plate.
Yeah.
IHOP,
Yeah. Where are we going here?
there's somewhere in between.
Okay, so they're pretty decently sized. I'm not even gonna grab the fork. It almost looks like Fangor kind of unhinges his jaw a little bit, and he literally scoops them into his mouth.
like a snake.
He's very big.
Well, I really did not need to see that today.
You know, it might be a good idea to chew. You taste more of it.
Oh, he's chewing.
It's just all in there at
You
once.
can't
Maybe-
speak right now.
Oh.
Maybe chew a little slower.
Well, I think he likes it if he's eating that fast.
Oh my.
I suppose so.
Well, I hope you find them agreeable.
He's just over there, mouthful of pancake, just chewing. He's got his head towards the plate, so
Your friend there acts as though he eaten it all.
Kind of. He's eating a lot of fish. I think he's missing something.
Oh. Well, we can always tell when our bodies need something.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps he
I
needed
just
some
think,
sugar.
I just think he needs a lot of food in general.
Well, that's fair. Somebody of his size, as he's like kind of almost hunched over in here.
Mm-hmm.
did she leave the boat of syrup near me?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes.
So as I'm starting to like get the food down my throat, he's gonna take that boat and just kind of drink some of the syrup out of it.
Oh, yep, there you go. Yep, fuck them table manners.
You will see Luna. She looks a little taken aback at first, and then she just kind of starts laughing. The kids at the table find this absolutely hilarious, as there's a chorus of laughter.
Kitty likes the waffles. Okay.
Well, I will take that as a compliment. So, I have to ask, what would cause a group of people like you to be out this direction?
I'm not sure we're very liable to say.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, we like helping people.
You know what? I guess that's fair.
Above game, you did tell her that you were going outside the wall?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
We didn't say why we were. We just said we were
Mhm.
leaving, going outside.
Well, I hope you're all aware of how dangerous it is.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna motion over to Mina, like, and all the weapons that she's already. I know she's already got the weapons on her. I'm like,
I swear, people who never leave the wall
We're
always
fair.
think that like they're gonna get stepped on by a giant the second they step out of a wall.
Well, I've never personally been out there before, but the stories
Oh, everyone
that I
tells
don't-
the stories.
doubt your capabilities in the slightest. I just
Oh no, of course not. Everyone spins a tall tale when they get into town, especially a city they've never been to before. It gives them attention.
That's fair enough, I guess. Mixed in
I
with
mean-
the stories of giant monsters and plants hell-bent on killing you. There are the few that come from other towns that clearly made it unscathed.
they're there are very there are definitely things out there, but
If it was
you're
as bad as
smart.
everyone makes it out to be, there wouldn't be any caravans or travelers or anything.
Yes.
You have a point. Perhaps I got caught up in this.
I mean, there are dangers out there. I mean, you've got berserkers, the plants, the giants. Some of them are nice, some of them not so much. And I mean, your average bandit or exile. I mean, you've got bad things out there, but it's not like you're gonna get squished the second you go outside the walls.
Yeah, I think that's most of the things she said that would be out there.
Oh yeah.
Well, I hope whatever it is you're doing out there, it goes well for you and you manage to make your way back.
Oh, thank you.
Luna, those were delicious. Thank you.
Of course. Perhaps the leftovers for the road I seem to have made a little much.
I mean, as long as we're not taking something you could use here.
I think they've been more than kind.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's really no trouble?
Well, if it's no trouble, then certainly.
I think we've taken
always do what
more
Swords
than enough
asks.
of your resource.
I'm seeing different opinions here.
Well, I appreciate the kindness in your concern for our well-being, but between me, my husband, and all the kids, we do manage to provide quite well for ourselves.
We've reached the Midwestern nice portion of the role play.
Oh no, not oh god, we're gonna be here all session just
Midwestern
leaving the
night.
door. We're gonna be in the doorway the rest of the session. Okay.
I slap my knees and do the Midwestern. Welp.
Welp.
Yes, of course, of
We are
course.
more
Just-
than happy. We are more than happy to accept your hospitality, and some snacks for the road would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
get
yes,
working
of
on
course.
those. I'll get working on those documents.
And I'll stand up and I'll like
I'll kind of give her a look like, excuse me?
I'll stand up, I'll like take her hand, I'll just give it a little shake, and you know what? I'm actually gonna use a little sleight of hand while people are moving around, and I want to try to get a gold piece into her, like if she has a pocket or just somewhere.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
All right, let's see.
God. What is it with all the D&D parties I'm in and refusing rewards?
There's a reason, but
I know. I'm just saying.
Reward for what?
let's see.
For,
There
you
it
know.
is.
Getting their kid back to them.
Yeah, that's why we were able to stay the night and eat breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a reward.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take more.
I'd say an 18 on a commoner. That's you managed to
Alright.
slip a gold piece into like she's wearing an apron currently that has like a front pocket on it.
All right. So just give her my thanks, then I'll go take a seat for a little bit again while people are preparing to go.
It takes her just a few more minutes and she gathers up some paper bags?
Probably not.
Probably be something
We
like
do
burlap.
have like
hemp, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, paper would probably be pretty expensive. It'd probably be something like burlap or something.
A weave
like a
basket.
linen
We've bet, yeah.
bag or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so she
Or-
makes up a basket with some of the leftover veggies and pancakes. She can't really figure out a way to transport you eggs.
Yeah, we gotta make sure not to put all those in one basket.
But yeah, she gives you guys basically a little goodie basket. I'd say that'll cover like a ration each.
Cool.
Sweet. We will never have to pay for food in this campaign ever. Let's go.
Okay, put in my inventory another rash.
Yep,
Except for
another
when we
ration
go to the
down.
5-star restaurant.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys paid quite a bit for that
Yeah.
meal.
Yep.
They paid quite a bit for that meal.
Okay, book boy.
Hey, you missed out on a very fine dining experience.
Mm-hmm.
But
Learned a
yeah,
lot from
she, you know, accompanies you all out the door onto the porch, gives you all your goodbyes. I hope you guys stay safe, and I would never be opposed to another visit. Perhaps,
I'll definitely be coming back for potion stuff.
yeah, of course, if you have any need of that sort of thing. You guys have done something great for me, so I'll make sure to give you a discount.
Well, we thank you again, of course, and I must say you do remind me of someone that I hold quite dear. So
That's very sweet
thank
of you.
you.
You guys be
Well,
safe.
I mean,
Go ahead.
and you as well. Well, you as well, and I guess we should be off then.
Yeah, just follow the road that you came down, and well, take a right. You can't miss the wall.
Thank you again for your hospitality.
Of course. And you get like the Little House on the Prairie like wave from everybody as you're walking away.
They are unusually happy, but good for them.
I don't know. They're far away from the city and most of the guards, so they probably don't have to deal with a lot of the problems.
Yes, true.
Living out here, they probably didn't even see much of the war when it happened.
Yeah.
Gotta say they're lucky. Yeah.
They're pretty nice. By the way, in the future, I know some of you guys aren't from around here, but usually when someone extends their hospitality to you, it's seen as kind of impolite if you don't accept it. At least where I come from in the far north.
I've heard of that as well.
But I did accept it.
Well, yeah, but you almost tried to reject it towards the end there. That's the most important part.
Is it normal to feel kind of funny after eating that?
Bangor's
With
got
how
a sugar
you ate
rush.
that? With how you ate that? Kind of. What do you feel like?
I feel like my skin is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's the side effects of sugar.
And without a moment's notice, he drops to all four, and Fangor gets the zoomies. He literally just starts running around everywhere.
Yep, there we go. Oh, there's up that tree. Oh, okay, now
And
he's
he's
going
off.
down. Okay.
Oh,
We followed
fine.
him. Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah, I think he'll stay in our general area if we just keep walking.
He
God,
doesn't
I
go
hope-
very far from you guys.
But he is zooming.
We just
I'm
hear
not
the
chasing
sound of
after
it.
him in all this metal.
We just hear a sound of it like a tree falling over every so often. Assorted crashing and just like
I feel like we at
cats
least see
reaching.
something like bear marks or something, on
Yeah.
trees almost with his claws.
Oh yeah, he does. He does a couple of those like roundabouts against the tree, just
Couple.
tearing away the bark at the tree as he does so.
I guess it's good we left when we did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
You better get outside these walls before he starts knocking over buildings.
Or the walls themselves.
Fangor, during your zoomies, I would like an acrobatics check.
Okie dokie. Good thing this skill sucks.
Bet you can't wait for your sugar crash check later.
Oh no, you slip in some dirt for a brief moment, kind of losing traction like a cat on a wood floor. But you manage to catch it and keep yourself on your feet. As you guys see this like slip and then just a cloud of dust behind him.
God, I really hope he's not too tired later.
See, you guys are worried about the things outside of the walls.
I mean, he hasn't hit us yet.
Give it time.
Oh no, I'm not afraid of him. He's on our side.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. It's more that, like, he has a lot of weight, and if he runs at us,
You calling him fat?
we're a bit of. I'm calling him massive.
Calling them husky.
It's not a
No,
husky, he's a
more.
cat.
I was gonna more saber tooth maybe, but
Ooh, yeah, those are pretty big.
we're a bunch of pins. He's a giant mass. He'd roll over us probably.
I'm not a pin, I'm a Mina.
Pinheaded sometimes, but yes.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
I think he just called you dumb.
I have a menacing aura about me. Continue.
I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Zen, in the corner of your eye, you see a message. Mina will remember this.
What did I do?
Yeah, what
I mean, not
what did you
Zen.
do?
Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry. I keep doing it with eyes because it's the last time I played
That
with him.
campaign was like 2 years ago now.
I know, but it was the last time I played with you. It's the same name.
We've been in multiple campaigns after that.
Not for very fucking long.
Yeah, probably.
But
Anyway.
anyways,
So I would say after about 5 minutes of having the zoomies, I'm gonna run towards the party and stop like 20 feet away from them
Oh, no.
and just
Does he
go.
lose traction again?
Huh. I feel better, and I throw my breakfast up everywhere.
Oh, yep, nope, let it out.
Mhm.
There you go.
Oh.
and that's why
Is
we
that
asked for leftovers.
Is that a hairball?
That's
You know what? I'm not gonna look. You'll just look away, and I'm just gonna keep
That
walking as I shake my head.
is, yeah, that is not a great sight. He is a very big cat, and that was a very big breakfast.
Whose boot is that?
I'm not a shark. What the hell? How'd this license plate get in here?
too.
Some random fucking kobold gets out of it and runs away.
Okay. I go over to the big cat man and I offer my second water skin to him.
Thank you. I'm out of breath.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. And I have more pancakes.
No,
Eventually. You're gonna get hungry again.
probably.
Nah, I wouldn't eat anytime soon.
Moving on. Pretend you didn't see that.
Oh, I will never forget it.
I'm
Uh,
really
uh,
mad.
Yeah, that's not exactly something we can forget.
It is burned into my retinas.
Listen, there's some things I can't control. I am still a cat, all right?
He's not a people, he's a cat now.
Maybe someday we'll find out whether he is people or cat.
Quick, someone
Note
can
to self,
identify.
be careful with
That
people food.
entire sentence. Maybe one day we find it be people. Just, huh.
So, after that little kerfuffle there, a little bit of time goes by. I'd say a couple hours. It's probably, you could guess it's getting a little bit closer to midday, judging by the sun. And you see the wall sort of growing larger and larger as you get closer to it. I need a survival check from whoever is using the map to find the point that Riggs marked for you.
Who had it?
I think it was Zen who had it. So let me roll.
Hey,
Raw 20.
Yo.
Wrong 20. All right. So you are able to guide the group up towards the wall, and you take a little bit of a left, off into the trees that are growing kind of almost right up against the wall, and you go for a little ways. And in the distance, you spot a dwarf kind of standing there looking a little shifty as he looks around.
Is that you?
I
And
think this may be our guy.
Yeah, he
he,
looks kind of shifty.
he does not do that. He continues to stand there just sort of looking around like,
All right. Excuse you. Excuse us.
what? He sort of brandishes a great axe, and holding it not really in an attack mode, but more so in defense.
Right.
Who are you?
Please don't do that. Hi. Name's Zen. I'm with the group here. This is Mina. This is Alistair. This is Mobius, and this is Fangor.
Hello. Maybe you should say why we're here, not just, you know.
Oh, we were told to come here by guy. Hang on, I wrote down his name. I only met him once.
Riggs.
Yeah, good old Briggs.
Riggs sent you, huh?
Yep, we're to go outside the wall to do a thing.
Let me see that paper you're holding there.
All right, he'll hand it over.
So he kind of just jams the end of the great axe into the ground, making it kind of just stand up next to him. And he takes the paper from you, and he kind of holds it up and gives it a really good look. And then you see him like drop it down. He peers at you over this paper. And he kind of looks at the paper again. You see him take one hand off the paper and like wave his hand over the paper, whispers something, looks at it a little bit more, hands it back.
Thank you.
Okay, so you are the group Riggs told me was gonna be here.
Yep, that's us.
May we ask your name?
You can call me Orbach. Of the clan Flask Fury.
Oh, the name.
Very elegant.
So you're the ones that Rig thinks are gonna help us, huh?
Yep.
Any of y'all ever done anything like this before?
What,
Go
like,
outside the wall.
Specifically?
Outside the wall? Fight?
Oh, we've been in
Fighting.
a fight.
I ought to like.
Once or twice.
I have been in a fight.
Are you even
Quite a few
looking?
times.
Is who even looking?
The dwarf.
Now you can't tell everything about somebody by just looking at them.
I guess battle scars aren't enough to know that I've been in a fight. Got it.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
God
Just
knows
because you
that.
have scars doesn't mean you're good in a fight. You could be really bad.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll kind of crack my neck a little bit. Okay.
You know, scars could mean you just got lucky.
Wait, check his back.
Easy, Fangor.
Don't get all bunched up. It's kind of my job to give newbies like you a bit of a hassle. Come on, follow me.
All right.
And
Works for
he'll
me.
lead you about another half mile down the wall. And he walks up to this section in the wall. I would like everybody in the group to give me a perception check real quick.
Perception.
Sure, I could maybe do that.
I can
Great at
mildly
these, but that's the
perceive.
Saturday game. Wait,
Yeah. A 21.
Mina, as he stops in front of this section of the wall, you look over at it, and you could see the faintest line that makes the shape of a square in this wall, about big enough to accommodate a medium-sized creature.
Like an illusion in the wall, or like a
Hidden
Like-
door line or illusion line?
Hidden
Yeah.
door line.
is it the same area that he's trying to like kind of leading us to, or? Ah, so they dug out a hole. Okay.
In the ground?
No, in the wall.
Oh.
See, right there.
Oh.
Good eyes on
Kinda
that
what-
one.
I didn't
Make sure
notice
she's
that.
watching your back.
I see.
And he'll give this section of the wall like a really hearty push, and you hear the grinding of stone, a little bit of dust kind of falls down as it swings open and reveals this very dark tunnel that goes through the wall.
Well, I guess we should move through this secret tunnel now.
So I'm
This
guessing
goes
this
all the way
leads
to
to the other side of the
right?
wall.
Yep.
Smart. Who made it?
Yeah. Maybe later.
Dang. Well, can't blame a girl for trying, right?
Not at all. If you come back alive, maybe I'll tell you.
Sweet.
Works for me. Fango, are you gonna fit in here properly?
How
I don't
big
know.
is it?
The tunnel itself is 6 feet tall.
I'm gonna have to duck.
Yep, me too.
All right. You just keep going out here. You see him kind of like glance up to the top of the wall. This wall stands at like 80 feet.
I'll get the Attack on Titan soundtrack playing. Yeah.
You keep going. Walk at a normal pace. Don't stop. You'll come out at the other side in between patrols. You dilly-dally at all, you might get caught.
Noted.
All right, let's get a move on.
All right. Good luck out there.
As they're going through the tunnel, Zen is going to put on the mask that he bought, or like pretty much a bag,
hmm
to help conceal his identity a bit.
He bought a sack.
He did.
And he
Okay.
cut out some eye holes.
So you put that mask on and you guys start working your way down this tunnel as you hear the grinding of stone and the little bit of light that came from the daylight slowly creeps across the hallway in front of you until you're left in darkness.
Well. Can somebody
Right.
who can see lead the way?
Yeah.
I'm a cartoonish pair of floating eyes at this point, as no one has lit a torch.
I don't know how I'm gonna get in front of everybody, but I can see down there.
I mean, I can make light, but is that a smart thing to do?
That's what I
No, we don't need light.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Have somebody
whoever went
lead
in
us in-
first is in the front. There would be enough room for you guys to like shimmy past each other, but you would each have to like back up against the wall and like
I think it sounded like Mina was going first, so I guess she'll be ahead.
Yeah.
She can lead.
okay. So you lead them through this tunnel.
The secret tunnel.
It doesn't take you terribly long, but it does kind of give you an idea of the scale of these walls. Um, let's see. Anybody else who's familiar from different cities can go ahead and roll me a history check.
All right. Damn.
For a 23.
Alistair, you didn't pay much attention. Mobius and Mina both know that a lot of your major cities do have significantly large walls like this around the city. And they're anywhere from 60 to 80 feet tall and usually spanning another 60 feet from front to back.
And they're made by a giant bunch of giants that linked arms.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'll stop.
There would be with Mina's history check, I will give her that she was taught that the walls were built over decades of cooperation from several cities. In places like Vugora, the giants helped a lot in building these walls. And it very much was like a massive community effort to protect the cities.
Fair enough.
But after some time, you guys, Mina, would you be like reaching out and you be checking for the end of this, or would you just keep walking?
I mean, I can check for the end of it. I should be able to see enough down here.
Right, you can see. So yeah, you spot a wall in front of you as you're walking up towards it.
Well, I found a wall. I'm assuming that's the end of the wall. Push.
Give me a strength check.
Mina strength. Yeah.
Oh my god.
6.
It doesn't budge.
Who's behind Mina?
I kind of shimmy my way to the front to help her.
All right, so
Oh,
Mobius,
step
excuse me,
aside,
pardon
let
me,
him go.
excuse me.
Then
Ow, you stepped on my
gets
toe.
pushed up against the wall.
All right, Mobius, give me a strength check.
Can I give him help?
You
Or is there
certainly
not enough
can.
Okay, so advantage.
Advantage, so go ahead and roll another strength check to see if you do better.
Now we're going with the 16.
16 is just enough. As
Would
you feel the wall like move a little bit as you push against it. You really do have to give it everything you've got. But you feel it sort of crack away from the rest of the wall. And you hear that grinding of stone as bits of daylight start to shine into the tunnel. You guys make it out of the wall.
Ah, daylight. Okay. Man, it was stuffy down there.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, it's
Alright,
like,
thank god.
Mm-hmm. Well, better than
Before everyone exits the tunnel, though, I stop to look to see if there's any patrols.
Give me a perception check. Can't see anybody. You look left, you look right, you don't see nothing.
man, I got dust all over. I need to wipe this off.
since I'm also
Patting down my clothes.
would I have picked up anything with my passive perception? 14. Or
13?
wait, 13, my bad. Yeah.
Mine's 14.
Bangor has a 14 passive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the both of you don't pick up anything. Yeah. You're not getting anything.
All right.
Seems clear enough.
Well,
Let's go.
We should probably move before they come across. Wait, should we close the door?
Yes. I just
Gonna
want to make
need
sure
another
everyone.
strength check.
Come on, Fangor, let's close this thing.
All right.
Yes,
Okay,
could
if you guys
put
are
your
doing
right
it
body-
together, one of you can roll a strength check at advantage.
I think we got the same. Yeah, we got the same. So
Okay.
All right.
Woo!
Between the two of you, you guys manage to get the door closed, and you feel it sort of almost sink back into the wall, where it belongs.
this is when he notices that I'm not really pushing. I'm just laying against it.
Thanks, Fangor.
Huh? What?
And you guys are now officially on the other side of the wall, outside of the city.
All right, let's make like a tree and move so the guards don't see us.
So,
Huh?
Exactly.
No, not exactly. That doesn't make any sense.
Let's
Literally,
haul
why
ass
don't we
into the
talk about
woods.
it over there?
I thought Nobles were
point
better
the
with
forest.
words, but we should be moving. Let's make like a tree and leaf.
yep. So survival check from whoever's leading the way, or whoever has the map, to find their way back to the trail.
Zen.
Then we're gonna go assist me.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
give you assistance. And a D4. Should you need it?
All right. Why not? I'll add a D4.
Code break 20. Yeah, break
22.
20.
All right, so you very easily find your way back onto the trail. And as you leave the city, Mina, you've seen it kind of before, but the rest of you would notice that it's not really a road as much as it's two worn-in spots from wagons. Sort of like the grass patch growing along the center that you can clearly tell where wagons have traveled.
On the road again.
I swear to God, do not start singing.
I'm no
You mean it-
bard, but I can try.
It passes the time.
Can a girl have hobbies?
You go, girl. I guess.
On the road again. We'll try to roll performance.
Yeah, go for it.
Quick. I think she's committed at this point.
I'm just encouraging this to see where it goes.
Where is?
I need to pick
Yeah.
I need to pick up a loot. I need to learn
Natural
how to play.
20.
Oh my
Then
god.
start
Jamming.
unconsciously singing along.
Yeah, you're singing
the
like
road
Donkey from
again.
Shrek, right?
Oh,
Unless
you mother.
any of you wants to, like, intentionally try not to sing along, all of you start singing.
Wisdom say.
Can we?
Yes,
do we,
if
do
you
we
wanna
roll just
try
to see
not
how
to?
good we each sing?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me
Hell
performance checks
yeah.
all around for whoever is singing. If you're trying not to sing, give me a wisdom save.
9.
Well, I have to add something new to Mina's character details now.
11.
Mobius, you let a few keywords slip.
He forgot the.
Yeah, as you all go down the road, singing this song.
Making way too much noise.
We're like arm in arm, like Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Because Mina has somehow
Oh,
got
man.
us to do this, and we're all like, wait a minute.
Everybody is doing fairly well. Zen, you're a little monotone. Fangor, you've never heard this song before, but you're doing your best.
Nope. I'm trying.
I would probably be singing better, but I'm a little distracted, snickering at Mobius' singing.
More like mumbling.
Yeah.
So after a fair bit of time passes, I'd say we're kind of approaching early evening. I would like everybody to give me a perception check, please.
Yeah. I've been rolling hot all night, so not quite as good. I'm way better singer.
Man, I
Let's
can't see
see.
shit.
I did pretty good.
I'm very perceptive. Wait, no, I'm not.
9.
9.
Fangor got it. Fangor. As you guys are mid-song, probably on like the 6th repeat of the same song because nobody knows any other
37
traveling
bottles
songs.
of beer on the wall.
Like eventually switch into the Ice Age, like take me up. Oh wait, the fucking Australian.
Oh my god.
Just everybody, not a care in the world. You notice, a small statue.
Everybody got a 9 on their perception check but me.
You notice a small
Oh my god.
statue, probably about 20 feet or so off the side of the road.
So I'm making it canon. You said we were interlocked arms skipping down this fucking trail. I stop.
Whoa.
What is it, boy?
As everybody
got
is
something?
checking to see whether or not they have a dislocated shoulder.
Oh.
Sorry. And I'll point out the statue off the trail.
Hey, look at that.
Ah, neat. I mean, I've traveled the roads. Would I be able to recognize if that's like a way, not a way shrine?
Yeah, this one I'm gonna say no roll needed. You've seen several of these in your travels along the main trails. You know that this is a small shrine to Atrix. A lot of the time, travelers use them. They stop at these and provide offerings and pray for good fortune on the roads in the wilderness.
Oh, it's a way shrine.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a few of those. I never really knew what they were for though.
Specifically, Mina, you would know that the caravan you were traveling with stopped at every single one. And
That makes sense.
prayed and made offerings. Yep.
Which I gotta remember. Atrix is the god of.
Atrix
It is
Goddess of
nature
nature.
/ peace.
Okay.
Nature of
Feel
God
like
of
me-
nature, wilderness, springs, and plague.
Yeah, I feel like Mina would probably at least have the general knowledge, basically all of the gods. Well, I think we should probably make at least some kind of small offering.
I
Damn, did you
agree.
get that squirrel?
What?
Sorry, we got briefly distracted because our dog was
Growling in her
growling
sleep.
in her sleep.
Right. Well, not gotta typically pray to. I mean, do you know a good offering would be for us to give?
Let me think for a second. Can I make a religion check or something to determine that? It's not my main
I was
god.
gonna say religion or history. With advantage because you saw so many of the offerings and prayers.
Okay.
So if you roll well enough, you'll get a prayer and an offering.
For 13.
13. Okay. So you know that generally the offerings were small baskets or bundles of freshly gathered wildflowers, herbs, or berries. An act of nature, such as planting trees or clearing debris from a stream, or healing or assisting injured animals and releasing them back into the wild.
Okay. Well, a standard offering is usually either an action to preserve, clean up nature, or to mend an injured animal if one's nearby. I don't really see one right now, so that's kind of off the table. Or
Yes, and
also,
I'm assuming they don't want us to make one either.
no, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. It's like cleaning a mess that you made. It's kind of like more just expected at that point. Otherwise, some small forageables or nature's bounty effectively usually is an adequate offering.
We could look around for some flowers and everything.
There's an acorn over there. Does that work?
That's a little bit small. Yeah, think a little
It's
bit
a start.
I mean,
Here, I'm gonna look around for some flowers. Maybe I can find some medical stuff while I'm at it.
Yeah, survival checks from anybody looking to, like, gather something up.
Could I argue for nature?
Yeah, I'll give you nature.
Okay.
Survival or nature.
I'll just walk around with Mina and search
9.
because I want
Damn.
to stick with the person who has the most weapons. So.
23.
Mina, you wander off the trail a little bit through the woods for probably about 10 minutes or so, and the trees clear into this big field of wildflowers. Various colors. It's a veritable rainbow.
Ooh, pretty.
Wow, this is pretty out here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a 19. What about me?
Bangor, you sort of wandered off in a slightly different direction and went into the woods a ways, and you find this sort of just this little small clearing with several berry bushes kind of there circling the clearing.
They're not blueberries, are they?
No, these ones
It was
are
the syrup that was the problem.
these are elderberries.
Oh God!
It
You mean if I
reminds me of
eat
your
enough
mother.
of them, I get fucking drunk on these berries?
Would Fangor know that?
He's a drunk cat, probably.
Give me a history check.
Bitch. That's just if he remembers. Because he's a drunk cat.
Yeah, nope. Pretty purple berries. Lots of them.
I mean, are you hungry again, Chi? If you did just lose all your stomach contents.
Yeah, but I'm not going to eat berries.
Oh, yeah. No, no, he is a cat.
Yeah.
If I knew they were elderberries, I probably would eat a lot of them.
He just comes back absolutely
Just fucking trashed.
Well, the question is, does he smell catnip out there?
I think I am going to try to assemble a nice bouquet of flowers then from the field that I have found.
I might as well just do it as well because I'm there.
Okay. Yep. No roll for that. Pretty easy to
Needs a lot
gather
of
up a bunch
flowers.
of wildflowers.
I love how they're being eloquent and gathering to make like a bouquet. I'm gonna grab a bush and just pull it out of the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, bush.
Oh, fucking bush.
Oh,
Mina,
this
I think
god
that-
looks down on him and goes, I guess he's trying.
That's the Bible. You get points for trying.
Hey, they like burning bushes in the Bible. So I mean, but
Okay.
I love
Well,
the
Alright.
color theory of your bouquet, Mina.
I don't get to do it very often because there's not really a lot of like flowers that bloom for very long up where I'm from. But whenever you get a chance.
Same here. It's usually pretty cold.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Oh.
find Zen back at the shrine, just sitting there looking glum because I couldn't fucking find anything.
Yeah. Well, we're out frolicking in a fucking field of daisies, literally.
Oh my god, it really is just the Wizard of Oz. We went from fucking a sing-along to frolicking in a field of flowers.
Oh my god, I'm the cowardly lion.
Who's our
I
Tin
don't
Man?
want to play anymore.
Mobius is the closest to the Tin Man with all the armor he's got on him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Since
Bro-
Sense the
I'm
scarecrow,
like
but she had a heart.
since I've been
Ronan?
cowardly, am I the scarecrow?
I know that you've just been naming the episodes as like this session, but God, for the love of God, find a copyright-free like way to just. This is the Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, I'm sure is public domain by now.
For like a title?
Yeah.
The wonderful
Okay.
Wizard of Pekka.
The Wiz herd of idiots or something. I don't know.
Is the trail yellow in color?
I mean, a little bit. It's dying grass.
It's a bit of a clay soil mix, so there's some yellow and whatnot here and there.
And that dwarf was the last of the Lollipop Guild, right?
Oh my
God,
God.
he was.
All right, with that realization, I'm gonna let these schmucks go off on their bit, and we're gonna take our break.
We even started on a farm and talking about a tornado.
We'll be right back as soon as everybody gathers themselves.
Oh no.
We all prepared our offerings.
Okay, we should be back. Yep. Mic's on this time, not forgetting this time. Back. Let me. So many things to click. I think I keep forgetting. Don't do this to me now.
No, don't do this.
Fucking one of them will work. Okay. We got music. We're back. We're good. Keep going. So. Mina and Alistair, you guys make your way back towards the shrine. And as you're getting ready to set your lovely bouquet of flowers on the shrine,
Did we
Bangor-
frolic on the way back?
Huh?
Did we frolic on the way back?
choose to.
I don't know, roll me a frolicking check, Maj.
Performance, both of you.
God, please let this happen. It would be so fucking funny. 19. God said 19.
Fucking hell.
Oh, we
Okay.
frolicking up in here, okay?
Then you see these two frolicking arm in arm, each carrying a beautiful bouquet of wildflowers.
Oh my god.
Not a care in the world.
Just wait, the second a fight starts. 1, 2, 1, 3.
We got our frolicking checks in order. That's what matters.
Oh, you two are very happy-go-lucky. Did you find
Yeah, I like
anything
it.
good?
We found a whole. It was just a meadow of flowers. It was very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't get things like that up north most of the time.
Any medicinal?
This. I hold out a bouquet of flowers that I picked at random, with a little bit of thought given to color coordination.
Because then look through the flowers and see if you spot any that might be able to be used for potions or medicine.
You can, but I will say it's pretty easy to see that these are all just wildflowers.
Wildflowers, wildflowers, wildflowers. Oh, disappointing. All right.
And as you
So what'd you
guys... Sorry, go ahead.
I just asked then what he found. Broden, are you alive?
Am I live?
Are you alive? Can you speak?
I'm alive. I didn't. Oh, I didn't know you were referring to me.
Yeah, I said to Zen.
Okay.
I think I got it right this time.
I found this mushroom, a rock, and I think this was once an old boot that is now, I don't even know, decomposing due to how long it's been out here.
It looks a little similar to the one.
Nature-y.
I mean, it's decomposing, so I guess that's a part of nature.
Wait.
Hmm.
I have an idea. Here, hand me the flowers.
Oh, a vase.
Yep, exactly. A natural vase.
Ah, there we go. Well, we could just all put it under each other. It's a sacrifice from the group.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll add my flowers to it.
Where are the other two?
You know, I do not know. Fengor and Mobius seem to think they spotted something. I haven't seen them.
I hope
And
Fangor
Fingers
didn't have a
Cat, he's
crash.
probably got a good nose for something.
Probably.
I just hope he didn't crash out there.
Nah, I'm sure he's fine.
I would have used my owl to spot something, but I certainly haven't heard of liver stuff. Probably won't be able to have her come back till tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks. Would have been
Yeah.
useful for scouting.
Yeah, I figured we could probably use her though the closer we get to the base.
Not a bad idea.
Guess this
And
will
I'm
probably
guessing
be the time I start dragging the bush
Yep.
back.
Right? Do you guys hear something?
Something.
Is that a
About this
creature?
time, the branches of a few trees just behind the statue sort of part, and you see the white fur of Fangor peek through the branches, his back kind of turned towards you as he comes out past the branches. He's looks like he's dragging something, and as he turns, you see an entire bush would be the best way to explain it. Elderberries don't technically grow like in a bush, but he's got a very large
Fangor.
You're giving me
collection of
shrubbery?
elderberries.
Wait, I mean, it did mention berries, but I mean, offering shrubbery to
I think you're supposed to pick the berries. I don't think you're supposed to rip the entire plant out of the ground.
I ain't got time for that.
Shrubbery would be a good gift for knights, but I mean, I guess we'll see how the
Well.
god likes it.
I brought the berries.
What kind of berries are they?
No idea.
Can then take a look at the berries.
Yeah. Give me a nature check.
14.
14's enough. These are elderberries.
Oh, you found elderberries.
What?
Eat enough of these, you can actually get yourself drunk. Good thing you just didn't pick.
He's gonna drop the bush. I'll be right back.
No,
Just gonna head
No,
back.
no.
No,
Fangor.
you
What?
already threw up once today.
Hold on. Let him cook.
No.
You know what? Maybe.
I'm just
maybe
more
you could
curious
cook.
to see if he can.
Just let me go pick a few. Let me just.
Maybe we should all go pick some elderberries and get drunk together on our first night out outside of the city walls.
Eating a shitload of elderberries.
You have a compelling argument.
No, that was sarcasm.
Well, I'm sorry if you can't recognize a good time when you see one.
I'm gonna die out here with you idiots.
All right. So while you guys decide on that one, Mobius, what have you been up to this entire time?
Just looking for something.
Go
Using.
ahead. Give me a survival check then.
Yeah, I'll give another one.
Did I miss yours?
Yep, I got 11.
An 11. Okay. So you wander off into the woods. You do find a small patch of mushrooms. seems naturey enough for you.
I bring back some mushrooms.
So as you guys are arguing over the elderberry scenario, Mobius walks up with an armful of mushrooms.
What the hell are you guys arguing about?
I was curious if Fangor was going to eat an entire bush.
Well, I mean, not the shrubbery, but I mean the
I like to eat
elderberries
the
on
bush. Eat the berries.
That would have been the fastest way.
it. Not true.
What kind of berries?
Elderberries.
No,
Why not?
no, no. Maybe on the way back. No.
Maybe on
On the way
back.
back, that's when we'll have to deal with the guards.
You'll never let me have any fun, and I'll kick around.
It's more of a boulder with your size.
Zen, you have the map, right?
Yeah, I also realized I was muted.
Oh no, what did you say?
Nothing important.
Okay. I will allow a let's go with a raw intelligence check to mark this spot on your map. Or mark where the elderberries are on your map. Fangor would have to
Alright.
show you where they are.
Oh, if we go back, I'm picking some.
I mean, if him taking me back will help me with this, I will allow him to go back to be picking something and drunk.
Okay, so
Only if he gets Zen some too, though.
so Fangor starts heading back towards the elderberry patch. Anybody else going with?
Say Zen is definitely going.
I'll try to get my offering going at the shrine at the very least.
Yeah, I'm staying put.
Do we? You know, I'll stick with you for now. I'll keep my policy of sticking with the person. With the most weapons
19
around.
for marking it on the map.
You are successfully able to mark that elderberry patch on your map. You now know where to find a good bit of elderberries that grow naturally.
This would be
So-
great for later.
As we get to the elderberry bushes, I take my pouch out of my backpack and dump all the contents out of it and fill that
Aye.
thing with elderberries.
Can I see what contents you have dropped out?
It's just whatever standard pouch is. So it's 20 sling bullets, and just various shit. Nothing really useful.
I do want you to actually mark that accordingly. That you know, if you leave it there, you no longer have it.
I'm not gonna take. What do I have used for sling bullets?
Okay, Zen's gonna reach into his bag and pull out a small bag that he bought
Mm-hmm.
and start filling them with elderberries.
Okay.
So it's full.
So I am gonna be I'm gonna be a little bit of a mean DM. I need nature checks from the both of you to
Let me do this
see
thing.
if you guys know what stage, like what ripeness the berries need to be at, which particular
Zen, you're
berries
good
you're
at this.
harvesting.
You're good at this. Come on. 17.
Zen, yep, you know what you're looking for.
12.
Bangor, you have a vague idea of what you're looking for. You've seen the color of elderberry wine.
I'll just go for that color and think it's the best one to go for.
Okay. So Zen, you're picking your fair share of elderberries. You look over, you see Fangor getting some ripe ones and some that might be dangerous if he eats it.
Oh, hey now, finger.
Hmm.
You don't just be grabbing those willy-nilly. Particularly, you can point out the ones that are poisonous. Like, those ones will not go well for you.
Okay. And I will heed his advice. I'll just pick next to him so he can throw the bad ones out.
Yeah, after he's built his, you'll help him with his.
Okay. So I will say
Good,
that you
bad,
you-
good.
both are able to collect enough to either A, eat and get drunk once, or B, possibly brew yourselves or have somebody else brew distill with various other ingredients to make 2 bottles of elderberry liquor, whether it's ale, wine, whatever you choose.
Nothing argument.
Then we'll carefully put all of his back in his bag. All right.
I would like each of you to start a let's go with 6 days in game counter
Okay.
to when they spoil.
So they'll spoil in 6 days. Got it.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm not just gonna let you hold on to them forever.
How dare you?
So however
Damn,
you
vintage
notate
story
that,
reminded you.
but yeah, you've got 6 days before they bad.
Vintage story reminding us that food spoils.
This is a survival, like heavy survival campaign, so yeah,
Oh
stuff's
yeah.
gonna go bad.
Put it in my log.
Zen is just going to, in the next couple days, add the berries he's picked into his meals to kind of help lessen the amount he's eaten of his rations.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys make your way back to the shrine, and Mina, Alistair, and Mobius are there. Mina, I'll give you one more chance to remember a prayer.
Okay. Does this still have advantage,
this.
or is this?
Yeah, I'll give it an advantage.
All right. Well, we'll go for guidance.
Religion or
Why not?
history, your choice.
All right. Here. We plus the thing for a 13 again.
Let's go.
God said 13, cat.
I know, for a 13, but this time because you're specifically focused on remembering a prayer, I will give it to you.
Okay.
I'm feeling
Generous.
currently
Is it because of how much we've been frolicking? Has it
a
put you in
little
a good
bit.
mood?
It has.
All right. In that case, I will give a brief little prayer for everyone if the others are followers, since I don't know what your gods are.
Then we'll join in with the prayer.
Join in. In that
I'll
case,
let you do it.
O Atrix, keeper of the wild balance, grant your blessings upon the land and its creatures. Let harmony flourish in peace, and let renewal rise from decay. May your wisdom guide us through the seasons of life.
Then we'll repeat.
Okay. So you guys have maybe about 2 hours of daylight left.
Do we want to keep going, or should we set up camp? What do you guys think?
Well, seeing as how it probably gets pretty dangerous out here at night, we should probably set camp.
Probably find somewhere safe to set up camp.
Well, I mean, one next to a
Duh.
shrine, but I mean,
Well, camping near the shrine might not be up too bad of an idea.
It is along the trail.
But
Well,
if we want to do some scouting, then we can maybe find some place that's a bit more hospitable.
Yeah, here, let's see if we can find somewhere nicer. Just in case. At least maybe safer.
So you guys can either do this as a group survival check, and I will take the average, or you can go off in separate directions and try to find something and roll individual survival.
Yeah, let's split up and look for clues.
no, I think I want to stick together with people.
All right. Group survival then, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a 10.
And a 4. 11.
Yikes.
Look, we used all of our good luck on the frolicking, okay?
And a 10.
I mean, Mobius, if you want to re-roll
We frolicked very hard.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll use my reroll.
that, you know the one person to actually succeed this.
What am I rolling survival again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
just
survival
survival.
again.
Yeah.
So much better. Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, thank you.
That reroll coming in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna round that up to a 12 as the average.
Woo.
That will allow you guys to find a small clearing just big enough for a fire and a couple of tents. About another half mile up the road from the shrine. A little ways off into the woods. So you're not totally on the trail. You're just a little hidden behind the tree.
Probably a good idea to actually be a little bit away from the road just in case there are patrols.
12 gave you that much.
All right. Well, set up camp. Does anyone want to go hunting while the rest of us sets up camp? Bangor, you could get your hands on meat, I guess.
I could try. Yeah,
Just
I'll
don't
go
try to
hunt
fight
then.
anything bigger than you, because if it's bigger than you and out here, it's probably really bad.
Just be
Also,
careful.
don't get anything that's typically a predator. That game, the meat's pretty gamey if you do.
All right, Fangor, give me your survival check. See if you can find something to bring home for dinner.
Okay, Jesus.
9.
You do find as you're wandering through the woods, you hear the bushes rustle, and you hear just a little squeak of a rabbit.
Better than nothing.
I'm curious how you would take it.
I would stalk it like a cat.
Okay. Then instead of an attack roll, give me a dexterity check.
It's got to be dexterity.
Because rabbits are quick.
Bitch. For a cat, I have a really low dexterity.
I was gonna say, would it be stealth maybe?
Okay, that's good.
No.
21.
You manage to you do the cat thing, you get down on all fours, you do the like pat, get into position, and then you launch yourself over the bush, and one paw lands square on the rabbit's head, squashing it. You just hear a brief little eep, and you have a rabbit.
Is it a pretty sizable rabbit, or is it one of them pipsqueak rabbits?
Average size as a rabbit can be.
Well, hopefully that's enough, and I'll take it back to camp. You're muted.
As you guys get camp set up, remind me again how many tents we have. I want to see who's in shelter and not.
I think we
Sleeping
all bought one,
arrangements.
probably, didn't we?
I have a
Tent.
two-person tent.
Yeah, I think we all
and
got tents.
I'm sleeping in that.
So does everybody have a 2-person tent?
Well, all standard
Yeah.
tents are up to 2 small and medium creatures.
Okay, so everybody's camping pretty comfortably then. You guys managed to make a fire. I'm not gonna do a skill for that. Fires are pretty easy. I
Took
say
one
that
out
they're
this
not,
round.
but like,
I was gonna say, I think one of us might have firebolt or something, so that.
yeah.
that
Yeah,
does
I just use my wand firebolt.
Yeah, that
Yep.
does just automatically start it. So
And Fangor comes walking back into camp carrying a limp rabbit.
All right.
Really
Looks like
found
we
some
just gotta skin it, and I mean, Mina, you cook, right? Alright.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of spices or anything to really make it super interesting, and we're probably gonna have to still pick up rations. But
Well, I mean, maybe make a stew out of it. That'll go around easy.
Here, I'll go see if I can find something to help put into it. You guys get the cooking started.
I mean, we have a bunch of fresh ingredients that we got from the
Yeah.
nice old lady.
Oh,
so-
we do, yeah.
yeah.
Got a better-
How
you
far
have
off
to
the
know
road
that.
would we be?
You're about half a mile from the trail. I know half a mile doesn't seem like much, but to anybody who's been hiking, like half a mile off the trail is
That is
pretty
a ways.
decent.
Yeah, you'd be hard to see someone if they were.
Not with the fire going.
Yeah. Although to be fair, I feel like with our concern being more so animals than anything else.
It's a wooded area. You still have a hard time seeing that fire.
To be fair, even if a patrol sees us out here, we can just lie to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mina, let's go with.
Chef's tools.
Chef's tools are more for the cooking part. Skinning and bleeding.
Survival then?
Survival.
Survival, yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll assist.
Okay.
So survival at advantage.
All right. Is this going to be a repeat of Dahlia? We shall see. No, this is a natural 20 for a 23.
Yeah.
Made you so much trouble. Just eat it.
How many nat 20s have I gotten today? I swear it's been like 3. Good God, what is the universe doing?
Oh my God.
Let's wait for Saturday, Focus.
I'm so fucked, man. I'm so screwed.
Okay, so yeah, you've done this before. Living up north, like, you know, you get the like the snow rabbits and stuff. This is a source of protein that you're very used to working with. So you skin it, bleed it, and have just enough meat to make a decent meal with.
Yep, not the best meat. I usually prefer the red meat or something from like a deer or an elk.
Oh yeah, you prefer red meat? Yeah.
This is red meat.
I mean,
Small
red,
game.
you know, the big
Okay.
red. You know, this is like
Well,
the
maybe we will find something tomorrow.
itty bitty stuff. Maybe we'll find a cow out in the woods.
You're gonna lose me at that point.
Okay.
Just saying.
Let's get this cooking.
Yeah.
Right now, I need the chef's tools check for
I
for making the meal, and then I need to know what you're using from Old Marla's.
Oh, where did we have that written down?
Potatoes.
Yeah, so I have it. If you open up your party sheet, you guys know how to open that up?
That's in the
I
top,
do not.
Right, top right under tools. It looks like 3 guys standing around right next to the combat
Ah,
truck.
I see.
Yes. So
the three
that is
stooges.
where I have put your guys's, like, that is where I'm always going to put anything that you get from, like, quests or...
Yeah, how do you have so
130
much gold?
gold pieces.
Yeah,
40
you have
platinum.
A shit ton of gold.
The
Oh,
fuck I'm
yeah.
doing out here? I'm rich.
Let's see. We have.
Why do you guys have 40 platinum?
I don't know.
We don't know. You're the one who has this.
I don't think that's right.
It's not right. We don't have anything in there.
You think?
I mean, you can
No,
leave it if
no,
you want, but
let me-
I mean, yeah,
Let me fix that. I need to go off of... Let's see.
Oh no, you don't need to
was-
do that. Oh no. Oh, we still got
We
70
keep
gold.
one.
I think we can just get rid of that one because it seems to be tracking our gold pieces and
Oh,
other
wait,
things
no,
below that carried by.
that's
Why do we
more
have
like it.
70 gold.
Because it's between.
It's
5
between
party
everybody.
Huh.
members. Yeah, it's everyone's gold all added together.
Yeah,
So.
this isn't necessarily in character knowledge. You guys don't know how much each other has, but like this is just a party sheet for you guys to kind of have a collective inventory.
Okay.
Wait,
This is
that-
where I put all of the quest rewards and stuff like that. So
what is in here unidentified?
that is the nail.
Yeah, Zen still has that.
Hmm.
So we have a bundle of spices and a bundle of veggies.
You have 5.
Yeah. How much would you say is like in a bundle? Would a bundle be equated to like if I had?
I said a bundle was enough to feed you guys, like all 5 of you, 5 times. So it would, like for this meal, probably 1 of each.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go with just a bundle of spices and a bundle of veggies, and then the rabbit for the main bit of meat.
And some stew, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll just go with the stew, honestly, because
Okay.
like we don't really have the tools to do anything too fancy out here.
And
Well, not to
then,
mention it's just the best
fucking
way to
cabin.
split it.
um,
So
it,
I'll have to add my. Oh, go ahead.
it occurs to me that there is no way to actually roll pools.
So I guess at that point, roll a d20 and add whatever
Yeah, because it'd be
that
wisdom.
cat wants.
So it's usually wisdom or con for either or for cooking.
I know Saturday game we use wisdom. That's up to you.
Yeah.
All I know is you get to add your proficiency bonus. when
Yeah,
using
so
tools.
a raw wisdom plus your proficiency for cooks pencils.
And someone said they were helping me, right? I think.
I don't have proficiency in cooking.
Either.
You're on your own, I think.
Okay, well, Odysseus, please help me to keep this army marching on its stomach. As I'm going to use guidance before we start, and oh, that didn't quite
Yeah,
land.
you're doing your prayers, dude. Like, God bless this meal,
Let's see if that adds.
Amen.
That didn't show up, but that was a 12 plus 1, 13. God said 13.
13? It's a pretty decent stew. It's enough to feed you guys. It doesn't taste terrible. It's nothing to write home about. But it's a lot better than eating jerky and dried bread.
Not bad.
Well, you work with what you got.
Nicely done, Mina.
Thank you,
Smells
Mobius.
great.
We use some elderberries into mine when I'm eating it.
Needs a little bit of sweetness. Question mark?
If you ate them and got drunk now and you took the last watch, you'd probably be sober by the time you had the look.
About to say con save for Fangor.
I only did a couple.
He is a
That's
big
wrong.
guy.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, he's good. He's a big guy. He can handle a couple berries.
Well, I am very tired from a very long day of walking.
I'll take
I'm
that
gonna-
watch.
I have to. Maybe one of the people who can't see too well in the dark should take first.
You know what? I'll take first then.
I can't see well in the dark. I'll take first watch.
I already said it.
Okay, I'll take first watch since I can see good in the dark. Then Fangor.
No, I think that's.
I
I
said
think
I
what
would
they're
do
getting at is that there's still light out, so a person that can't see in the dark should take first watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first, 2 watches, the first watch is gonna have just a little bit of aid from the sun will be down past the horizon, but there's still gonna be a little bit of that glow. I'll say, I got math. Second and third watches are gonna be dark. The fourth watch, which is the last one, we'll have some aid from moonlight and the sun coming up shortly after.
I'll take the one with the moonlight and the sun coming up shortly after.
Then I'll take first watch.
I had already said first before you, so I mean, like.
No, actually, he did.
Yeah, actually, Mobius did. I think.
What?
I think Mobius did, then you did, then he did again. I don't know.
Yeah. So I think it's Mobius, Alistair, Mina, Fangor, Zen.
I don't think we need 5 people on watch because it's 2 hours per watch, right? So one person just gets to have a good night's rest.
Well,
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
I'll take third watch this time.
Zen will spend the first bit of the first watch reading,
Okay.
but then he'll pass out for the full night.
So,
so I'll-
the fun part with these long rest rules, I don't think we actually need to go too into it because nobody has lost hit points or anything like that.
I don't think we've used any resources.
No. So you guys should be good. You did light a fire.
Then gets out his bedroll.
With a 2-hour watch, all of you can sleep at least 6 hours, so you are good. All of your spells and abilities recover. Yeah. So good this time.
Yeah. Should be pretty good. So it goes Mobius, then Fangor, then Mobius, Alistair, Fangor, Mina.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So first watch, give me a perception check.
Ouch.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. So everybody else is sleeping during Mobius's first watch, correct?
Yeah,
I think
kinda have
Zen
to.
said. I did say that Zen was staying up to read his book a little bit for the
Okay.
first watch, and then he was going to pass out.
All right, Zen. Since you are staying up, I need you to also give me a perception check.
Okay. Now I'm going to argue against myself here, devil's advocate, disadvantage, because
Yep.
he is trying to read during this.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this book is fascinating.
Man, books, guys.
Natural 1.
Okay.
The luck has turned.
Next watch. Give me a perception check.
All right. Let's see. I'm so good at these. There we go.
All right.
Bad.
Everything seems fine. It's relatively quiet. Just the occasional, snap of a twig and rustle of a bush. Animals figure walking around doing their night.
I'm just sitting around looking there and occasionally like checking my sword, my knife, just reflecting while I watch, the usual.
All right, and then I need third watch.
Yeah. 20.
Fagor, you your cat senses are just on edge through this entire watch. And you're hearing every little sound. You can even hear I can't even remember the name of them right now, but they're little tiny like mice burrow in the ground.
Mm.
You can hear them rustling about along the forest floor through your watch, and every sense you have is thinking like kind of predator drive right now. There are a lot of nocturnal prey wandering around your camp.
Does any of it approach me close enough for me to grab?
I'll give you a mouse.
No one else is awake. I'm going to eat it.
Gets a snack.
My midnight
I'm-
snack.
I'm imagining the scene from when Scar catches the mouse at the beginning of the
Exactly
Lion
what I
King.
was thinking about just now.
Oh, friend, how unfortunate for you.
Hey, at least if prey animals are out and active, that's a good sign for us at least.
True. Be scarier if the forest was quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Those birds don't ever seem to shut up.
Yep.
I never switched it to night. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
They continue through the night. They're my white noise machine.
Yeah.
uh
Like falling asleep to whale sounds, but with birds.
That's such a weird thing. Not to go off on the tangent.
Yeah, no. We'll keep talking about that later.
Next.
Yeah, that would be me for perception, right? For a dirty 20.
Thank God the sun's low. People are thinking.
Muted.
Essentially the same thing as Fangor's. You're alert. You're aware. I will say that you hear off in the distance it reminds you give me a nature check real quick.
All right.
As you hear this strange sort of
16.
what you're able to determine is it sounds like bullfrogs, like the croaking of frogs in the distance.
We're not doing this again.
Rabbit.
But more so the sound that has anybody here actually heard the sound that a bullfrog makes, like a bullfrog
Yeah.
during mating
Yeah.
season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The freaking loud sound that they make is very evident, and you can tell it's sort of just echoing over a distance through the woods.
Would Mina know that's a good sign? I'm guessing. I don't spend enough time out in the woods on my own. I'm not gonna lie. So
Not really, and you're also from further up north where they are not you've read about them in books. That's really the only reason that you kind of know what that sound is.
ribbit, ribbiting. I laughed to myself at my own joke.
And
In the
then
quiet hours when everyone else is asleep.
and then I need last watch.
I thought that was last watch.
Is that last watch?
Mobius, Mobius.
Okay.
You're right. Yep,
Alistair.
you're right.
I would say, would you say with that perception check, I'd also maybe be able to get like breakfast going? Just something basic, nothing like cooking tools wise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Everyone get your +2 temp HP.
Yeah.
As you all wake up, you feel particularly good as your offerings to Atrix have served you well. You can get the +2. I'm gonna be a cool DM and not a rules DM right now. So you get the 2 temp HP from Mina's meal. You get another 2 temporary hit points on top of that.
Let's go.
Nice. I don't have to cast aid. Let's go.
I feel sturdy today.
All that frolicking paid off, lads. Let's go.
Shall we do more?
Well, into the woods.
I'm sure there
but-
will be more frolicking.
I will say that as the morning comes around, there's a dark cloud cover that is blocking a good portion of the sunlight as you hear the faint rolling of thunder on the horizon. And you can look up and see the flashing of lightning in the big poofy clouds off in the distance.
Oh boy.
Here we go. This is how this day's gonna go.
You
Well,
know,
good thing I wore practical armor.
well, yes, and I mean, of course it's great I have a hat on. I'm just like flick the brim of my wide hat.
I pull up my hood because from my art source I had a hood on the armor. Poncho.
That just puts up his bare hood. Just alright.
Okay. So, you guys have your breakfast, you pack up camp, and you make your way back to the trail. And as you're walking along, the day goes by. The storm starts rolling in, it was a little easy to misinterpret how far off the storm was as the rain begins to sprinkle down on top of you. The thunder is getting louder. The cracks are happening more often. And I will need a perception check from the group.
5.
23.
Remember to call out your rolls.
6.
6.
Man, I'm so glad.
Wait,
Nine.
we're in sync today, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, they are.
It's our frolicking keeping us together.
Good thing y'all got me today.
Mhm.
So, as you guys are walking, the rain and the thunder, getting heavier, really starts to muffle the sounds that you can hear around you. Bangor, you do still hear the sound, the croaking of bullfrogs in the distance as you're walking along this trail. You do know that they have a tendency to kind of come out when it starts raining.
Hmm.
Do they seem kind of off in the distance, or they're getting close?
They're getting closer.
Like actively getting closer?
Mm-hmm.
Let me rephrase that. Are we walking towards them, or are they coming at us from a different direction?
You're walking towards them.
Okay. That changes everything.
You know, I always did love walking through a storm like this, but I'm not sure if it'll if it's great for traveling.
Well, it will make certain things easier later.
Oh. It might not mean anything, but there's bullfrogs up ahead.
Maybe there's a
Hmm.
pond.
You know, we catch some. My dad always said that, frogs made good eating.
I guess you could probably eat
Yeah.
them.
Frog
Mina
legs.
would agree with you.
Yes, I was about to say they have big legs, don't they?
Yeah. Like chicken, it'd be like giant chicken. Like a drumstick.
Not possible. At least the rain will kind of muffle our armor sounds a little bit. If anyone's
True.
around.
After it stops raining, we'll be able to keep up with tracks for wild animals easier too.
So as you guys are walking along, you hear a very loud crack of thunder, a flash of lightning. You guys are almost just engrossed in the darkness of a thunderstorm rolling right over the top of you. The ground beneath your feet starts getting squishy and muddy, harder and harder to trudge through. As you guys are now walking in a full-blown thunderstorm.
We may want to consider taking shelter.
Yeah. This might not be good to walk through.
Well, I mean,
And at that point,
stay close to some trees will be okay.
I need one more perception check.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
boy.
Like, I'll get tornado.
15.
Oh my
7.
God! Finally, I rolled decent on perception.
17! Woohoo!
14.
So they don't get the drop on you, but that croaking of the bullfrogs, you hear in between the cracks of thunder as some of the trees on either side of the trail kind of crack over as you see these giant frogs just hop out of the trees and land on the trail in front of you.
Oh,
Food came to us.
I can't say I'm very
Fangor.
happy to see them.
did I ever mention, Fangor, that frog meat tastes like chicken?
It's still white meat. I don't want it anymore.
Oh. God, I can't fucking win with this guy.
He's been craving his steak since he got to Pekka.
Just eat him first. He points to Fangor.
Okay. If everybody's got the thunderstorm music as ambience, I'm sharing a map.
Yep.
Alright. Ooh, rain effect. Wait a minute, I recognize this intersection.
I believe you guys can pull yourselves onto the map. You would be coming from the bottom end of this intersection.
I don't know if we can because we're on another map. I
Oh,
can.
There we go.
It's not going to work because they're not going to be from the combat tracker.
Oh, alright.
Yes, you'll have to do tokens from the combat tracker so we can use the combat tracker.
You bring up a fair point there. How do I add it from the combat tracker?
You, the DM has to do that.
Yeah, Cat's gotta do that for us real quick.
You did.
Let me plop everybody on there, and then you can move yourselves as you see fit.
I think the sandwich is back here.
Yeah, like I said, I've been saying that I've been sticking to the person with the most weapons, so I'd probably be walking the arena when this
I
started.
feel like Mina
So
would probably be behind the two giant walls of muscle.
you know what, and that's probably exactly where I'd be too. So that makes sense.
The only
Alright.
the only thing that can disarm me is cutting my hands off. Oh wait, that's not entirely true. I still have my head, my knees, my feet, my elbows.
True, but it would disarm you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would dishand him. It would unhand him. You know.
They take bare
Ooh.
arms.
What did you do?
Oh, their initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
Yo. Hey,
I
yo.
mean, a couple of them got a pretty good roll.
Yeah, let's roll initiative, guys.
Okay.
Oh God, we better be
so
careful not to
combat
touch him, or
trackers.
else we might get warts. You know.
Oh boy.
Dude,
Mina initiative.
solid.
Okay.
I'll see you guys after all the frogs.
I've been pretty lucky with my initiative.
You're ahead of two of the frogs. You're fine.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. I didn't see that. I saw like a whole line of them at like 1950.
Okay, so, bless you. So for those that are watching, let me know if the ambience is a little too loud, but I think I'm gonna stick with ambience for this fight instead of battle music. It's fitting.
It is.
You have any with frogs in the background?
I mean, I have my little frog noise thingy.
Fubar JC says it's good.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay.
Thanks, JC.
So let me pull up the notes because I was actually.
All right.
You're excited for some frogs?
Roges.
That's probably not a good thing. There's probably an ability they have the shoes ready to use on us. As she laughs.
They shoot their tongue out at you and then they shoot you back in. They start munching on you.
I'll roll a natural one or I'm making this sexual.
What?
Okay. Anyways,
No promises.
at the start of this lovely combat encounter, the rain is pouring down on top of you. The ground beneath your feet has become nothing but a mixture of mud and grass, absolute sludge at your feet. So I need everyone in the party to roll an athletics check for me real quick.
Oh, it can't be acrobatics at all.
Nope.
Yeah. A 21.
Well,
16.
I'll take it.
15.
Hey.
Okay. So, everybody but Fangor.
That's ironic.
Everybody but Fangor, you now have a -10 to your movement speed for this entire combat because of the mud.
Everyone but Fangor?
Yes. Fangor, your movement speed is halved.
Oh.
Oh, so it's just a 5-foot difference. Okay. Well, hope you guys don't like running.
Glad I don't move.
So if mine's 35, are we rounding up or down?
Oh, I'll give you up. Oh, round up.
So
And
it's
then-
basically the same effect then. -10 to -10.
Yeah, and then everybody else has -10 to their movement speed, and then we will start this combat encounter with Giant Frog number 1. I'm gonna have to zoom in here. Sorry if you can't see everybody on the map, viewers. I'm blind.
We're all blind.
And this one is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll get right up to Mobius. As you see, it opens up its giant maw. You see this big slimy tongue that just juts out at you. For a 14 as you daftly dodge this tongue headed your direction.
Don't dodge the tongue, Mobius.
Embrace
Aster,
it.
it's your
Alright.
turn.
Embrace the tongue.
Shit. So I can only move 20 feet. Let's see. I can move diagonal. I think we ruled because it's just that way. So that's 5. And you know what? What should I start by doing this? Fuck it. Yes. So I'm going to start. Wait, is this? Fuck, is this action? I'm so sorry. It has been a bit.
Hey, you're good.
Fine, we skipped a week. It's been a little bit since we've been in combat.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if putting my curse in this thing is an action or bonus action.
Your Hexblade's curse? It's a bonus action.
Okay, cool. So then I will in fact do that, and oh wait, I need to target this thing. Right? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, control click, I think.
Is it? Yeah, there we go. And then I will cast that. Did it apply to it?
No, it did not.
No.
I think I'm
Did you
targeting
click the
it
right
now.
effect after you control clicked on it?
I mean, I put it up in chat again. I mean, let me.
I had the same problem with Bless. Like, I think I clicked use spell instead of the effect.
Yeah, so hit the little settings wheel on your Hexblade's curse, and then try hitting the very first little purple
wait.
button there where it says effect.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
go.
there we go. Perfect. There we go. Got
Yeah,
it.
because you
All
hit
right.
caster spell,
and-
it's going to pop it up different.
Yep, I got you. All right, and then I am in fact going to slash at this thing with my rapier. So, huzzah! That
Huzzah,
hit,
indeed.
hell yeah! And did that consider the? I get extra.
I don't think it added the extra d6 on its
Did
own.
not add the extra d6.
Oh, it
to
did
that.
not add the extra proficiency bonus damage.
Oh, proficiency bonus, yeah.
Yeah, so it should have taken 7 total damage. Yeah. So 2 extra.
What about your curse damage? Isn't supposed to that do? Isn't that do?
The
extra?
curse damage is bonus damage equal to my proficiency.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's not. I mistook it for Hex, I think.
Yeah, and it also makes it so that I can crit on a 19 or a 20.
Okay, so it should have taken 7
Yes.
total.
And
Okay.
after I poke it, I'm going to try to dance my way backwards with my last 5 feet of movement and try to get behind Mobius, which will provoke opportunity if it tries
Mm-hmm.
to. So. Does it
Ugh.
try?
Yes, it is going to try. Sorry, kiddo came into the room.
It's alright. Please, please, please.
Okay, yeah. So as you roll back, its tongue reaches out at you.
Ow.
So I'm gonna need you to move back where you were.
Okay.
So you take a couple of damage.
Alright.
You are now grappled and restrained.
Oh.
As this frog now has you wrapped up in its tongue and is you are making your way towards its mouth.
Oh. That's not good.
This thing wants you in its belly.
Is that your turn?
I mean, I kind of use my action, my bonus action, and most of my move. I don't think I can break out. So.
Yeah, you're stuck there, Chief.
Yep, it's gonna be that for that.
Okay, so 6 is gonna go 5, 10, 15. 5, Fangor.
Hello, Chief.
As its tongue lashes out towards you. Or a hit.
Ow.
As you are also picked up by this frog's tongue. Zen, it's your turn. Who of your party members are currently being held aloft by frogs' tongues?
Help!
Oh boy.
I warned you, Broden. I warned you.
Warn me of what?
I told you this was gonna happen. I foresaw it.
Zen's gonna move 1, 2 over this way. And he will aim at the one that currently has his companion grappled.
Alistair and Fangor are both.
He's gonna use magic missile.
Okay.
That's not what you're saying. It's an issue of they're in my way for an attack, or is it two people are grappled?
2 people are grappled.
Okay. Actually, no, I do have the. Can I fire through an ally or no?
With magic missiles? Yes.
Yes, with magic
Well-
missile, yes.
Yeah, because you
With
just
other-
hit magic missile.
With other spells, no. Then.
Yeah. Can't fire
Okay.
with other spells, but magic missile's an automatic hit, so
Could I hit the one that has Fangor?
yes.
Oh.
He's going to shoot a firebolt at that one. Well, 10.
As your firebolt just bolts past this frog, hitting the tree behind it and the fire fizzling away instantly in this torrential downpour.
He just looks over the finger. Sorry. He's going to go 1, 2 more over. He's going to take cover behind this tree.
Alrighty.
And that's going to be his turn.
Okay.
Fangor.
Fangor.
Yes, I will try to break out of this grapple. Strength save. Athletics.
And let me just double check that I'm actually doing this correctly. Because it grapples and restrains you.
Why does it do both? That's redundant.
Well, restrain will do more than grapple will. To you.
I know, that's why I'm saying the grapple is redundant. They do the same thing.
There's got to be a way to break out of it.
No, apparently that you just add this to your character now. Very weird.
You're just restrained now, forever. It's weird.
Like when a cloister bites down. Your
Let me double check. Let me get the condition correctly. I just want to double check on the rules. In my heart, I say like a strike check to try and get out.
Does,
it's usually like a
does the
strength check.
creature's ability not have that on it?
No, it doesn't. That's why I'm double checking. Because the creature's ability just says, I'll just read it out for you guys. On a hit, target is grappled. Oh, never mind. There is an escape DC. Okay. Yeah. So strength check, please.
Save or check? I guess it would be a check. I gotta break out of it. Never mind. 8.
Unfortunately, it still has you in its grasp.
Guys, we
I
crawled
love
too
low
hard.
fucking rolls.
No, we didn't frolic hard enough. We got all gloomy because of the rain.
Well, I can't do anything while I'm restrained, so next turn.
I mean,
Oh, you could brace up, I think.
it doesn't
got
restrict
bonus
you from
action
doing
still.
too much. You just can't move.
What does restrained do? Can I make attack still while I'm
A
restrained?
restrained
You can, but it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So you made a check, which is your action, but you still have your bonus action to do with whatever.
So if you had an ability that you could use.
Yeah,
then you could
so
use it.
attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Well, then I'm just gonna use a bonus action to use brace up.
Yeah.
So it's a D6. Why did I roll low on that? Jesus. So I get 7 temp hit points.
Okay.
Okay, that'll replace the 4.
So this next one's gonna go for a meal that hasn't been claimed yet. Mobius, as another frog makes its way towards you,
Oh, they get to cross tongue.
lashes its tongue at you.
Oh my god.
This one
Dave
does hit.
rolling good.
They are rolling good.
Cats
We're all gonna get restrained and we're all gonna die.
Mobius, you are also in the grasp of the giant frog's tongue.
God damn it.
Just Zed thinking to himself, man, I'm glad I moved.
And frog number 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to yet another target that has not been claimed.
Allow.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
After 20.
Well, you take that much damage, 6 damage.
Okay.
And you are also grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Mobius, it's your turn.
So to break out its strength, right?
Yes, to break out his strength. Strength check.
Damn it.
Oh
That
my
is
god.
Not gonna do it. I will say you can make an attack. It will be a disadvantage, though.
How do I make it for disadvantage?
So down at the very bottom left of Fantasy Grounds, you should see the little blue buttons that say ADV and DIS. You want to click the DIS and then roll your attack. So you didn't have it targeted. You were going for one.
The one right in front of me, or the one that's got me restrained.
Not quite.
Well, I'm gonna use my action surge to try to get the fuck out of this damn thing.
You can certainly do that. Give me another strength check.
What's the button to target the damn thing?
You don't need to target it to try to get out of its grapple. I just need a strength check. All right,
There we go.
you're out.
So
Now-
with action surge, I wouldn't be able to make another attack, right?
No. What I will say, because I know you're relatively new to D&D, or at least haven't played in a while, just a bit of DM to player advice currently. Yes, you will take an opportunity attack. However, you do still have your movement, even though it's halved currently to GTFO.
The good news, you only take one opportunity attack since one of them already used its reaction.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll back off a little bit.
I believe it's number 2 that's actually going to be able to take the opportunity attack. No,
Yeah, because one has
2
me in its lip. One has
Yeah.
me in its mouth right now, or in its tongue.
Whichever one's in front of Alistair.
Oh, okay, so I goofed on which one you were trying to escape from and attack, but that's fine. We will just roll with that. It misses.
It's gonna back up by Mina.
I am currently stuck in its mouth. My head peeking out.
Oh dear. Speaking of Mina.
Mina, it's your turn.
So Cat, I hate to tell you this, but this don't mean shit to me. We're gonna guiding bolt point blank the frog.
Fair enough.
Let me reiterate.
Aid
Don't
with it,
mean shit.
And I
You
don't
don't?
think that's even at disadvantage, is it? Because
No, it would be. It's a
a
disadvantage.
disadvantage, okay. Yeah.
It's an attack. Well, yeah. So, let me go ahead and. So I gotta actually find my fucking spell again. Guiding bolt. Yeah. Why did it roll 3 d20s? Oh my god! Of course.
because you
it
rolled at
rolled a
disadvantage
natural
and it
one.
rolled the save automatically.
Oh, wait, it doesn't have a save. I don't know. Anyways, of course it rolls a fucking nat 1 of all things. The only thing that would stop me from actually hitting with this attack. Because I could have just War Priest it. Anyways, that's my turn.
Now the giant frog.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm restrained. I can't move. I use my action.
Okay. Pass your turn.
Yep. Other frogs.
25, 30. That one's gonna move over there. That one's gonna move there. Okay, well, top of a new round. Now I really feel like a dick for making this the way I did. I need everybody to make a con save. As the,
So good
the
at those.
thunder cracks so loud that your ears ring.
6.
16.
And look at that.
20.
Oh, only Mina. That thunder came in so loud that you are now deafened.
Huh?
Exactly.
I do like you guys, I promise, but I also need to roll something.
Oh my god. Who you, cat?
TPK.
That's not gonna TPK us, but it's gonna be fucking annoying.
All right, you're good. Okay, so giant frog number 1 has Alistair in its mouth currently.
Yep.
Oh boy. So yeah, 1 has Alistair. It is going to make this attack at advantage because it already has you grappled in its tongue.
I thought 1 had Mobius initially.
He got
No,
out.
1 had
No.
Alistair.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I goofed. 2 had Mobius.
Oh, okay.
I guess they crossed beams a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Alistair.
Nice knowing you.
I wish I could say it's been an honor.
That hits.
Yeah.
So this frog, as you're wriggling about, biting its tongue, it pulls you into its mouth and you slide down its throat and land into its stomach. Yes, these are giant frogs.
All right.
Then these angels go, nope, nope, nuh-uh.
Real quick, let me remove the... I didn't mean to remove restrained, but now you are also... You are blinded and restrained.
Oh, cool, it gets worse.
This. Insane. Oh, cool. It gets fucking worse. No save in the stomach now. Fuck you.
That's its turn.
Then we're
Alistair,
gonna
it's
see
your turn.
all his friends
Hmm.
just be swallowed and eat.
Hey, I haven't been eaten yet.
I have a few things
So
I
yeah,
could
as
do.
as restrained goes, you're not out of options.
I'm trying to decide which of the options I want to use right now. Because I have a few things. Either I could try to burst this fucker from the inside, or I could try to escape.
So I don't like the way that this whole blinded and restrained conditions works. You're inside this creature's stomach. There is no disadvantage to attack rolls here. Like,
Okay.
you're gonna hit something when you're inside of a
Having
creature.
it on the inside.
Yeah. So, those rules lawyers, fight me. This is my hot take. You're inside a creature. It's just a straight roll to hit.
It's not even a tough creature like we're inside a dragon's stomach or something. It's a frog. It's an amphibian. They soft.
Yeah.
Wait. Did that last attack do damage? Did it pull me
Yep.
into the stomach, or did it just eat me?
No, it just ate you.
Okay, good. I'm assuming that means next turn will be bad if I'm still in here. So, would its throat be at least 1 inch wide?
If not more, yeah. It just swallowed you.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, essentially what I want to do is use Flickering Shade to squeeze through this and up and out of his mouth because it is 1 inch wide. And I can fit through any space that is at least 1 inch wide.
Oh,
with
hang
that
on.
Active.
I don't know. At AJ, does this also remove you from being restrained? Can this
It
cantrip
would
be
make
used
sense
instead?
unless they squeeze harder.
I don't know.
So there's a similar feat for Nazis in one of the books that I've talked to AJ about.
Because it's like if I'm tied up in rope and I can fit through spaces 1 inch wide, I should be able to slip out of that with that active.
See, with the way that
But-
that reads, though, briefly merge with the shadows, becoming harder to see until the end of your next turn. You gain advantage on dexterity checks, and you can move through spaces as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. Okay.
I mean,
So
would
I'm
it
not
have its
gonna.
mouth open?
I'm not gonna totally deny this, but what I am gonna say is because you are blinded, I need a disadvantage perception check to figure out where the esophagus is inside of this thing.
Okay. Well, this is gonna go swimmingly. Disadvantage, perception. Dear Lord, Mina, pray for me.
Look, man, I used all my luck earlier on the frolicking, okay?
Oh my god.
Same here.
Literally any other attack roll that I would have had on that guiding bolt would have hit.
So if I can't even
think
find the
it's-
esophagus, I don't think I would have used the spell, but
I can't find the hole.
yeah, I can't find the hole to get out, so then my option would be to fucking try to blast my way out.
Yeah, for creative thinking, this one time, that didn't take your action. I'll give you your action.
All right, cool. So if that is the case, I'm going to fucking. I think I'm gonna dusk slash it. Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking cool. Okay. So I'm gonna dusk slash it, and that goes from. I'm technically within it now, so it's coming from here. And I'm drawing. What do we draw? Wait, no, it's not drawing. It's
Pointer, 15-foot cone.
Yeah. Yep, 15-foot cone. So I'm gonna link that. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Cool. So they have to make a dex save, both of them.
And the one that you're in make a dex save?
That's a good
That's
point.
what I'm wondering. I'm
I
gonna
don't-
say
Technically, yes, but I mean...
It's going literally through it to hit the one next to it too. And like,
okay. I'm gonna say automatic fail on the one that you're inside, because it has no idea what's going on in its stomach.
Just swallow it up.
I'm just imagining it basically to do this. I just grab out my rapier, and it just starts fucking just growing, just pure black shadow. I just fucking stick it through this thing and just slash, right? Just giant ass shadow sword sticking out of it. But-
Second one will make a dex save of 15. What's your DC?
Oh, shit, where is it listed?
At this level, below 15.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
below
most
15,
likely.
for sure. Even if you had maximum charisma, it would only be a 15.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
roll 3d8 for me.
8. Yes. Here we go.
Pretty good numbers.
All right, and so on a failed save, a creature takes 3d8 and is blinded. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage. Now, okay, so not blinded. That makes sense. And I need to add the blinded condition to the one that I am in. 'cause it
Yeah,
failed.
so we'll round that up to 7 on 2. Yeah, okay. Good turn.
Yep. Did that open a hole at all, or?
Oh,
That's
I'm
maybe
gonna
that's
have to
a bit
say
much,
no.
but-
You open a hole
Yep.
in something, it's dead. So
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Certainly hurting.
Well,
It's damn near dead, so yeah, let's go.
all right. If that's your turn, then
That is. Well, I mean, technically I have a bonus action, but I don't. Can I do anything with it? I can't two-weapon fighting, so. Yeah, that's my turn.
all right. Well, giant frog number 6 has Mina in its tongue.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, it's got Fangor.
Never mind. I am still able to breathe.
How is he eating Bangor?
Don't question it, okay?
They are big frogs.
This frog will not have to eat for days.
Advantage. You're swallowed. You're muted, but also stop fighting me.
Just saying.
We're getting eaten. Deal with it.
It's a game made for children. That's the premise.
So yeah, you are currently inside this frog's stomach, blinded and restrained. Zen, it's your turn. You have now seen 2 of your comrades. Well, I don't know if you really saw it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. You're behind a tree.
Rue. But you see the one in front of him.
Yes.
He is going to use magic missile on it at 2nd level because he does not want to be swallowed. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Not, I believe it's 4 at 2nd level, correct? Yes. And he's going to use his ability. There it is. One moment. We need to relook at my subclass and how it's put in because I don't have a lot of it.
Okay.
So I am going to use the ability to teleport 15 feet when I cast a 1st level spell or higher.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go there, and then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, then 4. He's trying to get the fuck away from that thing. He blasted it.
Okay.
And that's gonna be his turn.
Alrighty.
Alright, go. And bam.
Bangor.
Bengal.
Well, I'm inside of it, so I'm just gonna fucking do what I do.
Yep. Very doable. Number 6.
Yeah. How do I cancel out the... So I'm just swinging for some whatever in there.
I'll take the blinded and restrained off, just, yeah.
What? Why did it roll advantage? I'm confused.
Well, you rolled the 5, by the way.
Yeah, I sure fucking did. this game fucking hates me.
Because the elderberries.
I don't know, man. Wasting a 1st level spell slot hurts. It hurts me deep in my soul.
As a bonus action, I'm going to...
What is that gonna be?
That's gonna be Daunting Roar. Nope.
That gets 1, 6, and 3. I will say that, yeah, that won't get 2. It's not quite half.
Also, I'm also inside that
Yeah.
frog, so it won't get 2. I'm targeting 4, 6, and 1. What am I missing? 3. There we go.
No, you won't get 4 either.
Why wouldn't I get 4?
Like I said, it's not quite half of the, token.
I'm gonna be inside of... I can't move the circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, yeah. 4, 3.
4, 3, and 6. Yep.
Not 1. There we go.
Yep.
So 6 and 3 are frightened.
Frightened as they hear this echoing roar coming from within the belly of one of their
The frog
friends.
burped with that.
That's not part of it.
They're all like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Fucking mad. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Giant frog number 2. Hello
Meal.
again, Mobius.
I'm back.
It misses. Its tongue
thank
lashes
God.
out towards you.
Finally.
Fuck.
Oh,
We're only having a +3 to hit.
I mean, there is another frog. So.
4 has
Hey, Mina.
As me, so.
you in its
Attack.
mouth.
Attack at advantage, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Get in its belly.
I'd rather not.
Oh my god. You
missed.
stretch out your arms and your legs and just hold this thing's mouth open. You are not letting
Nope.
it eat you.
Nope. Gross, gross, gross.
Mobius.
Would using Giant Smite be my primary or bonus?
Giants might.
Is that your transform become big?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a bonus.
It is a bonus action.
All right, so I'm gonna get big,
Yes.
Oh my.
which means I would get advantages on strength checks and strength
And-
saving, and
Yep.
then once on each of your turns, one of my attacks get an extra 1d6.
Okay.
So I'm gonna smack this fucker in front of me.
You did. You're really good at that while you're DMing, by the way.
And I miss.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a miss.
We're all missing other than the magic missile guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why I
would've hit on
use guaranteed
anything besides
hits.
a fucking nat one.
I can't miss if I don't have to roll for it.
It could have been a 2, and I would have hit.
So here's my question though: if I'm in my large state, can they still swallow me?
I'm gonna have to say no. You're
I'm surprised they could swallow who they did, to be
Because-
honest.
because you're technically a medium creature. They can. Relax. Is that your turn?
I was trying to think of something to help Mina, but I don't have any more actions, so I can't really do anything. I was thinking of like grabbing Mina and pulling her out of the frog. Oh, good luck, Mina.
Okay. Well, it's raining, so I don't want to do my smite feature because they'd have resistance to fire damage. So let's. You know what? I really don't want to get swallowed by this thing. I am going to try to point blank it again with guiding bolt. Let's hope. So control and then. Yeah. Okay, cool. Does a 12? You know what? I forgot I can't specify. We're going to use Channel Divinity Guided Strike to add +10, so that will hit to 22.
Okay.
I pray to God a 22 hits.
Yes.
Okay. for
Oh my god.
fucking 8 damage.
Yikes.
I hate myself for now. This is miserable.
Yo, good
The
damage,
rain,
bro.
the frogs. I'm so sick of it. Well, that'll be it for me.
Okay.
I forgot. I gotta keep actually doing it myself now. There we go.
All right. Giant frog number 5 vaguely knows where those blasts came from, and it's gonna kind of wander, looking for where it came from.
You're getting cornered.
Fine.
Number 3.
You're being eaten.
The walls are closing in.
Obvious, you're the only available target. And this thing knows where its meals come from.
It wants.
Don't know why it rolled at
Unfortunately.
disadvantage, but either way, it would have missed.
Because it's frightened.
Frightened, right. Top of the round again.
I hear someone in the background quietly run.
Oh, okay. So we rolled that, which means that we then get to... Oh. Mobius, just so happens that it rolled you and you're the only one that is not currently inside of something. Besides Zen, I believe?
And Mina is still grappled but
Yeah.
not swallowed.
I'm not swallowed yet.
But I lost track in my notes there for a second. I need you, as a loud crack of thunder comes across again, a flash of lightning in the clouds, and you see the streak of lightning come down. You just took 2 lightning damage as you were struck by lightning.
Oh, it makes sense. I'm the biggest person there right now.
He's literally a lightning rod.
Okay, giant frog number 1 has nobody in its belly currently, correct?
I'm in its belly right now.
Oh yeah, you're in its belly.
It is quite full.
It is just gonna back up a little bit. It's got its meal.
And it's going to run away.
Brings it back to Alistair's turn.
Damn it, moving away ruined what I was trying to do. Anyways,
They don't do damage when you're in their stomach.
yeah, I know. I'm just a little sad it moved away from the other 2.
No, at the
Anyhow-
start of his turn it does, yes.
Oh, it's the start of Alistair's turn. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, how much does it do to me? Because it's my turn now.
Close real quick. 6.
Yay. Anyhow, yeah, I kind of want this thing fucking gone, and damn it, I am mildly annoyed that it did move away because I kind of knew what I was gonna do, but I could do something else, I suppose. I hope this kills it, and I hope it fails to save. Oh wait, the frog was blind, by the way. Do you remember that? I think I made it blind, but
Yeah, it's blind. That's why it just kind of
Okay.
wandered off.
fair enough. Right, so I will in fact draining shadow it. So it has to do a save here. It's a con save. shoving my sword in the side of its stomach, and I am trying to drain that motherfucker. It succeeds, but it still takes half of 3d6, so...
Half 3d6, roll the 3d6.
Okay.
It took the whole 13. 13 divided by 2 would have been 7, which would have killed it anyways, so it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Okay. I
Oh,
fucking just like shove my sword into its stomach, drain it, notice that it just like necroticized pretty much, so I fucking just break my way out of its stomach, just and I'm going to move away from that shit, covered in its fucking stomach contents, I guess, but what much else I can do. Oh wait, that was my hex target too, so I get health back from it. I almost forgot about that. I get health equal to a warlock level plus charisma. So that is 3 plus 4, so I get 7 health back. Cool.
Yep.
And it means I'm full health.
Yep. Is that your turn?
And I'm trying to decide if I want to move more or not, because I don't want to be in range of those. So I'm going to. I can move 5 feet, so I'm gonna move 15 feet in. Fuck this direction. 5, 10, 15 for now. All right, that works for me.
Okay.
And I gotta do this thing.
Okay,
Also, I'm
so...
not blinded and restrained anymore.
Double checked. At the start of the frog's turn, Fangor, you are in its stomach. Actually gonna roll it. Ew. Four acid damage on Fangor. He's just gonna sit there and digest. Then...
Me. He's gonna look out from behind the tree and see the frog, and he is going to shoot magic missile at first level. For 4.
And
5.
you get it! Go ahead and describe it.
As he just pelts it with it, it just 1, 2 to the stomach that opens his mouth in shock. He just sends a third one down its throat as it just blows up. He's going to use that first level to melee teleport 15 feet. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, wants to get behind a tree, but now looking back at his allies, seeing Alistair has now freed himself. Oh wait, has he?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That Alistair has freed himself.
Yes, he is covered in frog guts.
Covered in frog guts, and the frog is just laying there with a big ass hole in its stomach that looks dried up and dead.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna retcon one thing. He doesn't blow it up. He just the insides are blown up, but the body seems to be still mostly intact.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. I forgot I have to hit the next.
Oh, there's your acid damage.
Oh. Did that one automatically, okay. Corrected on.
Okie dokie. Alright, time to start punching. We'll use a bonus action to spend a moxie point to do the old one too, and make 2 more attacks on it.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Remember to,
Yeah. If anyone's wondering, I crit on 19s and 20s.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the shitty
my
damage roll
God.
club.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Welcome to the shitty damage roll club.
So when I score a critical hit on that creature, all attacks made against it now are at advantage until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And because I hit it with a bludgeoning damage, I can move it 5 feet to an occupied space. I'm gonna make it roll to the next fucking space up,
Okay.
just because I can. And I'm gonna make another attack against it. Die, motherfucker.
These fucking frogs.
Just boxing this thing around.
From the inside.
Not that one.
Just remember, if anyone targets 6, everything's at advantage. You attack it. Anyone who attacks it has advantage.
Oh.
Gotcha. Because frightened.
No, not because
No,
frightened.
because you critically hit it.
Because of crusher feet.
Okay. Alright, this one's gonna take another stab at the Mobius. That's gonna do it, sir.
At least he can't be.
Yep. You are gonna take some damage from the tongue, but it will not be able to grapple you.
Thank God.
And frog number 4 is gonna try again.
I'd rather you didn't. No,
Oh my God.
you
Stop it.
refuse.
I am not going in there. It smells.
I do not consent.
Mina's just got a weapon like propped up in its jaw.
Yeah, I've got my spear like pointed right in it. Like, you can fucking try to swallow me. It's gonna go right through the bottom of your skull. If you do.
Alright, come on, greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
Please kill the one.
Thank God.
That'll hit. Roll your regular damage and then roll another d6.
God.
Alright, as you slash away with your greatsword, this thing's got some cuts and gashes in it. It's not looking good. Is that your turn?
That's my, Alright, so I have a quick question. For a bonus action, could I grab Mina and pull her out?
Not for a bonus action, no.
Damn it, okay. I tried.
Yeah.
Mina.
I'm not a fan of this thing, Cat. I don't like this frog.
It's just trying
well,
to eat.
I understand that, Cat. I really do. However, I want to poke it with my stick.
Okay.
We'll go with-
This will be because you're still in its tongue. This is gonna
I
be.
am aware
Okay.
of what restrain does, Cat.
Okay.
I am well fucking aware.
I think I've struck.
That's a 9. Bonus action. We're gonna use one of the uses of War Priest, which lets me do a bonus action weapon attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. For a 10. See you next round.
You're swinging and swinging. You are not letting this thing eat you.
Riveting.
So happy you said that.
Shut up, Mom. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up right now, so help me God.
We need to kill these before we all croak.
We'll drive to Minnesota.
You
This is
pretty
one
much
gonna
are
take
already
another
there, Sug.
stab at Decimus, and it misses. Decimus here just dodging a tongue headed your direction.
I gotta put my armor on this time, huh?
Yeah, I know, right?
Good thing it's frightened as well.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so we are about to hit another top of the round. I gotta roll something again real quick.
I wonder if I can just frustrate this one down here until
That's it. Alistair, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm going to. I will move 5, 10, 15. I'll move into the trees here and try to like lean around a tree to get a good view of the frog that is holding Mina. And I want to try to shoot an Eldritch Blast at its tongue to try to get it to fucking drop Mina.
Okay, I'll allow it.
All right. All right.
Wasn't targeted, but a 19 will hit.
Oh, right. I need to target that thing. Control T, right?
control click on it.
Oh, control click. There we go.
Just roll damage. Because
Yep.
you hit.
And
As your
4 damage
Eldritch
to its
Blast
tongue.
just goes right into the base of its tongue, it kind of lets out a loud croak, and it will drop Mina to the ground.
Let's go.
The DM is merciful because the dice are not.
And I just imagine like to do that. I just kind of like slash my
Wow.
sword at the air and it just fucking blasted out.
Look,
that.
man, I went from rolling like 3 nat 20s to 3 nat 1s.
I
like,
know.
Back, okay?
The
Like,
dichotomy of man.
this is the thing. I always roll really well on things my character should not be good at. And then when I want to do the things they should be good at, I suck.
Hey, the frolicking was important.
Yeah. Build
All
character.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much. I forget that I'm the one who has to do that. All right.
Giant frog number 6 is going to continue to sit there and try to digest Fangor. Let's see if it actually automatically rolls the damage when it gets to your turn. If not, I'll have to retcon it and roll it, okay? Zen, your turn.
My God, these things are dumb. Stupid animals. Got to check one thing in terms of range. All right, cool. Zen's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna shoot a firebolt at the frog that has eaten Fangor.
Okay.
Remember, it's that
For
advantage.
14.
I mean, you
Oh,
hit anyway,
advantage.
but still.
Could be a
Let's
crit.
see if I get a crit. It is not.
It's a
But a
shit.
14.
All right.
Is a 14 hit?
Yeah, you have it targeted, so roll damage.
For this like 7 fire damage if you blast it.
Yeah, as you see the flame sort of engulf it for a second and then drop back down because of the rain. You start to smell singed frog flesh in the air.
I'm getting me frog leg one way or another.
What a lovely scent.
And that's gonna be his turn. You know, when it does that, I feel like I'm the one doing the future work too.
Absorbed. Yay, 10
You-
hit points.
He'll yell out, "How you doing, Fangor?" Not sure if you can hear him inside frog.
You just hear the muffled sound of Zen's voice.
I'm just gonna keep clawing my way out. Trying to, anyway.
That one hits.
Bonus action, tag again. Come on.
Would these be at
motherfucker.
advantage because that was the one that was crit or no? I forget which one is that.
No, it ends at the start of my turn.
Oh, right.
I would have loved to bless you, but you got eaten too fast.
The stomach acids that you're sitting in are you can feel them bubbling. You can't see, but you can feel them bubbling at your feet, and this frog is starting to kind of grumble a bit. As you feel the stomach acids actually begin to rise, they go from your knees to your waist.
Yeah. Fucking frog.
Whoa.
Number 2 is gonna take another stab at Mobius. I didn't have you targeted. Does a 19 hit you, sir?
Yep, it beats my 16.
In his belly.
2. Brings it to number 4, who has now been pelted by a blast and is very much of the opinion of this meal ain't worth it anymore. Opportunity attack on Mina? For Mina?
Fuck you!
Get rid of the effects first.
Fuck you. Yeah, let me go ahead and spear for 17.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Channeling all of my rage, all of my fury.
But you are but a rat.
For
in a
10
cage.
piercing.
It went 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Mobius, it's your turn.
Finish off the one within 5 feet of me. I have spite for the other one.
Come on, greatsword.
Yeah!
That was 7.
22.
I don't know about you.
Very nice.
Good.
You got it. Describe it.
As I stab the greatsword straight down into the frog's head. Can I throw it?
Give me a strength check.
That would be an advantage.
Mm-hmm. Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
Bonk.
So you stab your greatsword into this thing, pick it up, the end of your sword, and just sling it as its body is cut about halfway down the middle. Flies 5, 10, 15. We'll go 20 feet right there. Zen, you see this frog, like, kind of half cut, just land into the clearing. With a crash of trees and bushes and sticks flying everywhere.
That's my turn.
Okay. Mina.
Well, I'm going to move 5, then 10, and I'm going to action attack this guy.
Okay.
With the spear. Yeah, let me find that. And here, please. 11.
Nope.
Out of spite, bonus action, War Priest. Fuck you, frog. A 14.
That'll do it. Go ahead and describe it.
As I am very angry, as I'm letting the slime just sort of wash off me in the rain, I go over there. I try to poke him in the tongue, like the first time, and he kind of just pulls it out of the way. As I just decide, you know what, fuck it, center mass, and I stab him right through the center, trying to make an opening for Fangor.
Kind of funny.
Finger
You
on
have the spear and you pull
the
him out.
inside, just somebody has a finger right across his face, like, whew.
Yeah.
He sees a very well made spear just go right across. And 1, 2,
Uh,
3, 4, 5, 6.
Bangor as
Oh wait, no, I can't do that because we're reduced by 10 feet. I forgot.
Yep.
I haven't moved the whole combat, so.
Yep.
Bangor, you hear the squelching sound of something piercing through the belly of this frog, and the combination of Daylight and Mina's curses at the frog hit you all at the same time as your eyes take a minute to adjust, but you are now able to crawl your way out of this frog's belly. That brings us back to frog number 3, who has now seen one of his people try to run and everybody else die. So, Mobius, this will grant you an opportunity to attack, but it is going to fuck off.
The newest tree
30.
around here.
Mobius, you may roll an attack against the giant frog number 3.
Would I get the bonus thing too? The extra 1d6?
Yes.
Oops. Don't know why I gave 2, but
I'll give you the 4. There, as you manage to give it one good slash as it starts to run away. We are still in combat. Okay. Alistair.
Yep. So I see this fella running away, and I'm gonna try to blast it again.
All right.
Slash it again to send
Kill
another
him.
blast towards it.
Kill him now.
25. I hope that hits.
Yep.
That is 8 damage to it.
Kill him.
I just fucking yeah. I just send this like shadow slash through the air at it, and it just goes right through its head. Just falls over.
As another one explodes into guts. Well, it doesn't really explode, but its head comes off. And its
Okay.
body slumps over and drops to the ground.
Good.
That's 4, and 6 is down, so is that your turn?
I'm gonna move to the tree line here now. A little closer to a little closer to Mina again, and then I'm gonna yep, that's it.
Alright.
Oh man.
Zen, you're able to see a brief like flash of a frog hopping away from the battlefield.
He'll move over here, seeing all the others dead. He'll send a firebolt at the one that's running, but he's not like. If it kills it, it kills it. Damn. 17.
Yep, that'll hit it.
For 2 damage.
Oof, rip.
He doesn't seem to really care too much. He's like, all right, well, everyone's alive. That's what's important.
It lets out another croak. That-
Finger.
Take that
Why
off.
did I take damage?
Take that off. Sorry.
No, I did that.
Bangor, it's your turn. You saw the other one run away.
Good.
Do
a
you
double move to
pursue
get
that
to
as
it, but-
fight?
Fuck yeah, I do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Remember, you're in
I will.
mud.
I know. I'm a double move. Just get right behind it.
You can just bonus action dash.
That's what I did.
Now punch its face.
Still do have an action. Haha. I'm gonna fucking punch it. Or try to. Motherfucker!
Good
the
lord.
dice.
My
The
dice
sec-
are not with me tonight on combat. Holy shit.
The second we start fighting, we all start rolling shit.
Okay, Mobius.
So, question: would my movement change since I'm in my giant form?
I don't think it's no.
Okay, just checking. I'm trying to catch up.
Okay. Mina.
Let me just check something.
You've seen two of your party members run off into the trees after
Yeah.
the remaining frog. I will say from where you're at, you could glimpse where it is.
I mean, I could just get a little bit closer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like right past the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Or really, I should probably go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have a bit of a better angle on it. So it's within 25 feet. So that's within range. I'm gonna try to use Radiant Spark on it, which is a cantrip. Which yeah. If
I do
Yeah.
have to say that's firing through an ally's space.
damn it, Fangor, why do you have to be so big?
Is it a line
I
attack
want
or
it
just
dead.
is someone you can
I
see?
want it fucking dead now.
Yeah, so the spell specifically, is it just a creature you can see?
It is targeting a creature I can see. It is summon a small focus beam of radiant light, make a ranged spell attack against a creature within range. On a hit, the creature takes 1d8 radiant damage to the next attack roll. Against this target before the next attack roll. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically like an Eldritch Blast or Firebolt.
It's a line spell though, technically.
Sorta, kinda, yeah. That's a beam of radiant light, so.
He...
Can I bonus action? Fangor, move your fat ass. Give
Sure.
Lean to the side a little bit,
Yeah, just lean around the tree.
because I mean he doesn't take up the whole 5 feet.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, 13.
Angor, you go 5 feet.
Flip this
That's
over.
all you get.
He shuffles.
Does a 13 hit, Cat?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll roll the radiant. 6. But the next attack roll made against it will have advantage, so hopefully we can actually fight.
Durable ass frog.
It's about to run again.
I cannot wait till I get Spirit Guardian so I can say, oh cool, you have me grappled. Neat.
So the Dahlia situation.
Good for you.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. So it is going to try to
Run,
run
frog.
again, which will give
Be
Fangor
free.
an opportunity attack.
It's at an advantage.
Can I make it creative? If I hit.
If you hit, yes.
You hit and kill.
I hope you'll kill it if you hit at this point.
You do hit it.
Damn it.
It don't look very good right now.
It doesn't kill it.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it. God
All right.
damn. Fucking
Don't worry, I'm in range, fellas.
5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm sorry, but it's off the map, so that means it's
Yep.
gone.
I have 120 feet of range. I can see it. God damn it.
Not past that tree and the rainfall. You can't.
Yeah, with this kind of rainfall in the trees, it was already a stretch just for me to be able to hit it without giving it like concealment or something.
I think Zen's the only one here just going, you know what? I don't care if that thing gets away. I'm just happy we're alive.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, let me finish.
Okay.
I hit it with my crusher ability.
Mm-hmm.
I could have moved it 5 feet the other direction.
You motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there.
Fuck you, frog.
So it would have been here,
Yeah,
which
it
means
would
it
have
would
been
have gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It has 30. It still would have made
there.
it
Damn.
off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
God.
tried.
That's it. I'm multi-classing Vengeance Paladin at some point.
All right. So, some of you covered in frog guts, the rain still pouring down on top of you, thunder rolling through the sky, and lightning just crashing down onto the ground. Mobius knows. You guys make it through this combat encounter, and I think that is a good place to end the session for tonight. Yeah.
Before we finish, I rip off the one that ate me's legs for my dinner tonight.
I will happily cook all of this.
I come stomping out of the trees. I look at you all in my giant form, and I go back to my normal form.
It then just walks up to all of y'all, not touched, and he just goes, "Oh, good, you're all alive."
They
I'm
were
just like
just
getting the
frogs.
fucking guts out of my out of my clothes, dude.
I only
I
have a
told
little
you all that these woods are fucking dangerous.
Nah, I've had worse.
Free dinner?
That is true. Dinner came to us. Despite the mud, we didn't have to do a whole lot of running.
Anyway,
Please tell me that thing didn't live with like one fucking hit point.
It 100% did.
Would it
or
make
two.
it better or worse if it did?
Well, we'll talk about it, but for the time being, yeah, that is a good place to end the session for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in to session 4 of Tides of the Fallen Kingdom. Be sure to catch us this Saturday for another episode of the Far and Wide campaign, and check out our YouTube for all the past episodes of the campaigns that are on this channel. And until then, choose your role.